by the recording.
I mean, would be bad if your shit is talking.
Yeah, we're just gonna redo that all real quick just in case. So sorry everyone. But all right. 3, 2. Hello. Oh god, of course my camera has to fuck up exactly as I start. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hello, all you beautiful people in the Orphan Gang. It is I, the D&D Orphan, welcoming you all back to another episode of the Friday sessions of Whispers from the Abyss. As always, stream live 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are joined by our lovely group of players, as always, the great Yorick Mori,
Sup?
Marcellus,
Hello there.
Rimuru,
Hello.
and our newest player, Novu.
Hello, hello.
And I hope all of you viewers enjoyed the new series of Tempest of Tenebris. You can expect more episodes of that and live streams of that every Thursdays from 7:30 to 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys are excited for that, please tune into that every time. And of course, on Sundays we have our Sunday session of Whispers from the Abyss, the longest running campaign so far on the channel. And as always, that's 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And with that, where we left off last week is the group after embarking from Tristram. I'm sorry, my memory is actually a little foggy of last week. I completely forgot to write a recap, and I feel really bad for that. So I'm kind of a little foggy on some of the events, but I remember the party embarked, and after encountering a very heavy snowstorm, that you all were forced to rest in an unfamiliar place because of your magic, your stones being cut off from their normal power. You all being forced to camp against some rockside. And in the morning, when you all had awoken, you found yourselves surrounded by a large group of enemies. And I'm pretty sure most, if not all, of the session went to fighting this group of enemies led by a large obsidian snake, demonic in origins. I forget his name.
You
Slavarian.
forgot the horses.
Oh, right. Yes, that's correct. Before the party had gotten to the snowstorm, they ventured off the beaten path and went exploring some horse hoof tracks that led them east towards the mountainside. And upon coming to a dead end, some old abandoned lost camp, they found a bunch of skeletal horses, holy in magic and origins, resting within, and not knowing that these creatures were noble and pure in origins, they fought back, thinking them to be beasts who slaughtered people. And after subduing them, and only killing one of them, only felling one of them, and managing to just subdue the other three, their leader surrenders, offering a soul contract up to Marcellus, taking the holy steed as his new mount, perfect for him, being the paladin he is, loving holy nature as he does. And then from there, the party then encountered this strange snowstorm that cut their magic off, forcing them to not be able to use their recall stones. And they camp up against a rock, and in the morning, as I said, they find themselves surrounded by wretched mothers, skeletons, risens, and a large obsidian snake that had demonic eyes and kind of an evil presence. And after fighting and felling this snake and clearing out all the enemies, the group found themselves able to use their magic again, and using their stones, they've brought themselves back to Tristram, and we would be picking up right after that. We would pick up right as you guys all find yourselves back to Tristram. Or we could also say you guys made your way back to Tristram and have already taken a long rest. Either way, what would you guys like to do?
Well, first business of the day. We gotta visit old Bill.
Do you want to have taken a long rest first after getting
Oh yeah,
back, or
sure.
do you guys want to have just long rest for everyone? All right, so everyone long rest then. If you haven't already, everyone long rest. And you guys get back from fighting the ambush that you guys encountered at the Titan's corpse, and you guys take a couple hours to relax and recuperate yourselves. And it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon now when we all pick up here around the campfire. You do notice Tyriel's absence. He is nowhere to be found currently.
Oh.
Also, did someone delete the image of Cassidy? Because he's just gone. His image is unavailable.
Oh no,
I have no idea. Here he is.
That's weird.
Cassidy's dead now.
Well, technically,
He was already dead.
Exactly.
All right, so
Even more dead than undead.
we pick up the scene after a couple hours of rest of you guys the same day that you guys were all ambushed. So go ahead and role play it out for me. You guys are all sitting around the campfire. You notice Tyriel's presence is missing. What do you guys do? You notice the tavern's very empty right now. It feels almost like you're the only people in the building.
Marcel definitely just takes in the moment here, just staring into the campfire in silence.
Okay.
Gwendolyn, where's Tyriel?
You look over to Gwendolyn and she looks back to you saying, "Oh, um, after you all ventured out yesterday and didn't return last night, he went out down the path to look for you all. I assumed he had found you, but I guess not."
Oh,
So, should we go look for him?
hmm.
How long ago did he leave?
He left about the middle of the night last night. He's only been gone for maybe 7, 8, no, more like 14 hours.
14?
Yeah, because it's already like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So 11
Oh,
hours. 11 hours exactly. No, 13. 13 exactly.
mm,
I am bad at time math.
same.
Probably a good idea to get what we need and go out and see if he's okay.
Yeah.
I can't help to think that wherever he's went, I'm sure he's fine. He is quite powerful.
Wait, doesn't he need to stay in Tristram to protect it? Like the whole fog and the forest shit and stuff? Isn't that a bad thing that he's gone?
As Gwendolyn speaks up, as long as he's within the nearby area, he hasn't gone too far. His magic, the ward of protection, will stay up within Tristram. Though, if his life is to be extinguished, then the ward of protection would indeed fall.
So he is close by. Like, how far would you say this his power is still active?
There's no way he has gone farther than the war camp, if you have yet to reach it.
Okay, that's quite far. We haven't reached it, so.
Well, yeah. Suppose we weren't waiting on even more excuses to travel there, no? I say we get ready to head out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We wasted enough time. It's time to go and take this general down.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do to get ready? Do you guys want to go to Thaddeus? You guys want to go to the general store, visit Brood? What do you guys want to
You know where I want to go.
do? You go to Old Bill. Anyone else going with Yorick to Old Bill?
I mean,
Yes.
breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Sure,
And
Marcel will
York seems to
follow,
be
because why
thinking
not?
with his stomach all the time, so you
Uh,
know.
Marcel, you going with them too?
Sure thing. Let's see what old Bill's up to. If he's here today, or well, perhaps he also has a prior engagement.
All right. You guys make your way to Old Bill, and you hear the delightful sounds that you wanted to hear. You hear the clinking, the clanging, the chopping, and the boiling of stew as you smell the sweet, succulent, salty, and savory aroma just fill your nostrils. And kind of once again, your feet lift off the ground as you're pulled to the soup in the cartoonish fashion, almost dragged along, floating through the air, and you all come to stand in front of Old Bill, and you see he's sad. You can see there's a tear running down Old Bill's face.
Old Bill, what's wrong?
Old Bill, he just is continuing to chop away. He doesn't even seem to notice you yet.
I know how to to get his attention. I'm gonna get out a gold coin and place it on the wood, make it clack like.
Oh, hello, heroes. Good to see you today. I'm sorry. I didn't see you there.
It's fine. Is something bothering you?
Uh, yeah, you could say that. Something I had to handle yesterday still got me down.
Is there anything we can do for you?
Just continue doing your job as heroes is all I could ask. My problem doesn't really have a solution, so I can only say please just continue to keep the town safe.
Hmm. Well, if you say so. Hmm.
So, what can I get you all today? You know my usuals, but I also do have a daily special.
Well
What's your
then,
special today?
Yeah.
Wedding stew in memory of Anne.
Hmm.
wedding stew.
Indeed, the same stew I served to my wife and our family on our wedding day. May her soul rest in peace.
I'm sorry for your sorry for your loss. Oh Lord.
My
Can I
condolences.
yes. Could we get some? Is everybody wanting some?
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. It's 2 silver apiece. Everyone takes 2 silver out of your inventory. And he gives you all a bowl. Each bowl is decorated with a kind of laced bow, kind of like what would be on a wedding dress. And each one is different shape, different size, but they're all the same idea. It's like a white wedding laced bow. And as you all taste your stews, you're flooded with just if any of your characters have memories of love and of kinship and family, you're flooded with these memories in this moment. It's almost as if this stew just strikes you to your core of every fond memory and love of your family and maybe a loved one you have, a significant other back in your home plane. All of those memories come flooding back to you at once, so much so that I need a con save from everyone unless you would let the tears just flow.
Just gonna let the tears flow. But I also want to
Indeed.
give him 2 gold coins.
Okay, you give him 2 gold, and he gracefully accepts. and he says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you all cry. It seems the stew's had that effect on everyone."
I got a 14.
You cry.
27.
Marcel, you do not cry. You do get choked up, however. Yorick, you are bawling. Rimuru, you're bawling. What about Novu? Did you fight?
I just let it go.
So you're bawling.
Nope, I let the tears come.
Yep. So yeah, Novu, you also. You're also all. You're not like ugly crying where you're all like like on the ground, but the tears are just endlessly flowing from your eyes. You wipe them away, but they just continue to fall. And it continues this way for a few minutes, like a good 2 or 3 minutes. You all kind of just sit around reminiscing, thinking about the memories that the stew brings all of you. And as always, you're given. Oh, I don't have my dice roller open. Of course, I always forget something. Usually the dice roller. Okay, here we go. You all get 26 temporary HP. And a +2 to everyone's AC for today's session.
Oh.
As these memories, they steal in your heart, and they harden your resolve, your drive to get back to your planes, to find those loved ones that have now been thought about and and been dwelled upon, and so you all become stronger for the moment as you determine to not allow anything to stop you.
All right. Take care then. Marcel will say. Pretty good as always.
Thank you so
Good
much
to
for
see
this
you
too.
back.
It was very, very good.
Thank you all for always stopping by old Bill's shop. And I saw your tips in the jar yesterday. I only assume it could be you who left those. So thank you so much.
And we're gonna continue to come back because we love, yeah.
Thank you very much. As he goes back to chopping, cutting, and stewing fish. Old Bill's delicious cooking. It hardens your heart, filling you all with determination. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Undertale lately.
All right, I guess we should get going.
Yes. Let's not.
Finally, time to reach the war camp.
Hmm.
I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
And you all make your way. Where do you guys go? Do you guys just straight attune to your stones here in Blip, or do you guys want to go anywhere else first, or do you want me to, should I just open the map?
I'm ready to believe.
Blip time.
Yeah, we did enough side questing. I think we should really get going. I think maybe.
Okay. Novoon Ares.
I mean, if that's what the crew wants to do, I'm here to support.
Okay. Ares.
She had to go AFK a second.
Okay, gotcha.
I think we also already have some side quests still running, right?
Indeed, Edo.
Yeah.
And with that, you guys find your way back to the Titan's corpse, attuning to the stone that you found there. You blink, and you find yourselves back at that large skeletal body. You see his foot sticking up, or you see its foot sticking up out of the snow, covered almost as if it's become a mountain itself. Most of its bones have decayed, cracked, and fallen to pieces, but a good portion of it remains. If you would like to take a sample, maybe for some reason or other.
I cast animate dead. I'm joking.
Yorick, you
No. It was a joke. No.
You already said it now, Yorick. You cast animate dead. You're curious, and you're like, I don't know,
Okay.
maybe I have the power to do something like this. And you cast animate dead on it, and you see one of the ribs that you specifically targeted with your magic, kind of a little bit of flesh and a small patch of nerves begins to form, but quickly wither away, turning to dust and falling. It would seem that you would need to be a lot stronger to animate something of the dead this scale.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's nuts.
Way to waste your spell slot, I guess.
Yeah, you
I
fucking
mean, I
said
learned
it.
something. I learned something.
Yeah, you did learn. Yeah, you did learn something. So you guys find
Interesting.
yourself back at the Titan's corpse. Of course, to your right and to the east, you could, in east and south, you could head back towards Grother's lair and other places you've been. But where we all know you want to head is to the northwest or southwest, because as you guys look further on to the path, you notice it splits rather fast. Heading down, there's another path that leads to some kind of destroyed building up against the mountains you see in the distance. It's very strange. It's almost as if it's kind of burned and decaying. And as you get to the crossroads, Marcel, I saw you move the token. As you all get there, it takes about 10-15 minutes to get to the crossroads from where you guys were. You see an old sign, a sign that says Matthew Manor, pointing towards the old destroyed looking building in the mountain range. Matthew Manor spelled Mathuie. So, as you guys get to this crossroads, and you were just talking about how we've done enough side quests, what would you guys like to do?
We have time for a small side quest, right?
Don't tempt me, please. No. No.
I
Well,
throw twists in
Yeah.
every road.
I mean, even if we just go scout it right quick, and then if there's something deeper in, like if it goes into the mountain, we can come back. If you guys are really bent on, getting to this other place that you're talking about,
Yeah.
I think it's
that's a
worth a
good
look at least.
argument. Yeah. Well, yeah.
There's also a chance that he might be there.
That's true.
All right.
You might have taken shelter from the storm there.
You guys
Hmm.
begin to approach the manor. Getting closer and closer, you see that, yes, it is indeed mostly burned to the ground. But you can see a few of the rooms of the manor have stayed rather intact, kind of holding their shape. Only small bits and pieces of wall being broken down to be able to see inside. Though you can't see much, it's very thin cracks. And as you approach the building, we do a scene change. Please tell me I set this scene up right. I hope so. I did. Okay, cool. So you guys just see a bunch of shade and then a little bit of stuff, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Perfect. So, approaching the building, you guys would all have your mounts and pets and everything. So, I will place down. Mars, did I send you Nobu? Did I send you yours yet?
No, I don't know how to do that yet. Sorry.
Right. We just didn't go. Okay. So, for now, let's just not worry about it. I don't want to fucking take time from the story.
We can look at it afterwards.
Yeah, we
Could
can.
I get the motherbucker?
Yes.
I didn't get his image, so I couldn't upload it.
There you go. And then just for now.
Yeah, there we go. Maybe I can download it.
Sadly, you cannot. I fucking tried, but you cannot download any images off of Owlbear.
Damn.
Yeah, it's really
That's
weird.
unlucky.
Yeah, it's really weird. Anyway, so you guys approach the manor. I felt no warmth. Thank you to see. Good to see you in chat. It's live D&D. This is the Friday sessions of Whispers from the Abyss. If you would like to tune in and watch the whole thing, we'll be live till 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so about 3 hours. The group has just approached this old burned down manor, and currently they are outside of it, contemplating what they should do. So as I was just saying, you guys all walk up to this burned down, destroyed manor. You guys can see there's a door in front of you, a single door leading inside of the manor. It's large, it's grandiose, it's a big double door. It's made of like kind of an old fancy burned oak. You see a lot of metal and like engravings, kind of rusted and falling. It's very, very fancy though. It's obviously very extravagant, very expensive. What do you guys do?
Marcel will walk up to the door and do 3 solid knocks. It's only polite.
Your knocks kind of thud and travel through the metal and the wood, echoing into the building. And as you do that, Marcel, the door just just slowly opens against the force of your knock. As you can see, it's been kept unlocked and it's open currently.
Oh.
As it slowly just continues to swing
Hmm.
open wider and wider. Do you attempt to stop it before it opens entirely?
No, he'll let it swing open.
The door swings open, and you discover that the main lobby, the main floor room, rather destroyed. There's holes in the floors all over. A lot of fallen, destroyed debris. Some old burned tables. Wait a second. Old burned table with a knife stuck into it, and a lot of dry blood. That's rather unnerving, you feel, Marcel, as you see this directly off to the back of the building.
How's the lighting in here? It's pretty dark, or?
It's pretty dark, yeah. It's the only light really coming in is from outside.
He'll take out his sword, ignite it to light the way forward, and lead the way on in.
All right, and I already gave you 30 feet of bright light in preemptive waiting for that. So you enter the building, Marcel, and the whole room is lit up. As you do this, the whole thing becomes brought into view. As you can see, that it's very destroyed. Most of the floor is falling in on itself. The roof is patchy. It's got a lot of holes. But you notice there's 4 doorways. There's a doorway to the northeast, southeast, northwest, and southwest.
Seems like some people, at least, died here, though no bodies. Stay vigilant. You'll go over to this door.
You make your way to the bottom right door, and you find the door. The handle, the knob is broken off, though it's kind of just an empty circular hole through a piece of wood, so you could easily just grab it and swing it open still.
You'll do so.
And as you grab it and swing it open, the room opens up and comes into view. It's a kind of a bedroom. It's very surprisingly still intact. It seems to be the nicest room probably left in the house. The roof surprisingly holding strong, not allowing any water in. None of the floor decaying yet, and a lot of the furniture still being in rather good shape.
Any? You look around for any closets or so that he can open up and
Roll me investigation.
just
I'm gonna give him
All right.
guidance.
Okay.
I'll roll that up. Amazing. That's a 5. Huge.
Marcel, you're looking around and you don't seem to find anything in this room. Anything at
Obviously,
all.
not well, in fact. All right. Well, not much here, it seems. Trot one out. lead on over to the next room. Was there a door here?
Go on to the north, the top north room, the top right room. Marcel.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I thought there was a door here. Maybe not.
Sorry, I don't
Uh,
see where it hasn't updated for me where you are, so I don't.
Top
Here you
right
go.
corner of the room.
Yes. Sorry, yeah, it's just not showing me that you're there.
Right here.
You get to
This way.
there, and you find this door is actually in rather good shape. It actually has a door handle, and you can see written on it. There's not written on the door, but on a little metal plaque on the door is the word kitchen, in common.
Oh. Well, might as well have a look. You'll open up the door.
And the door swings open with ease, revealing a very well kept kitchen. You can see that there's the floors are all still in good shape. All the cooking equipment is pretty good shape, and you instantly notice as you walk into the room, there's a table to the bottom corner, and with a bunch of papers and instructions, all just spewed out over it.
Oh,
Roll me intelligence
alright.
if you would like to investigate this.
Yeah, you'll have a read. You'll try and put two and two together here. So it's 7.
What's your
Add a 1d4 for my guidance.
Oh, okay. Marcel has no modifier to his intelligence.
Okay, got you. So it's just
Says,
flat 7. Got it.
a 9 with the plus guidance bonus, but
So-
still not great.
You're able to figure out that this is a recipe.
Mm.
But you managed to overlook a couple of important papers, so all this looks like to you is a recipe.
Ah. Some sort of food, perhaps. Well, Marcel thinks probably nothing too worth paying attention to here. He doesn't find anything. He'll take his leave.
All right, with Marcel, we've done 2 rooms now with Marcel. Anyone else, as you see Marcel going about the house, and he's gone through 2 rooms already, and he's found nothing. He claims, nothing here, nothing there. It's all good. What is everyone
Really
else
nothing?
doing? What is everyone
Seems
else
to be a
doing?
complete mystery.
Mm.
I'm gonna go in.
Okay. You head inside Rimuru to find the building is rather collapsed. As I said, it's very falling apart. It's the 2 rooms to the right have been explored with heavy quotations, and there's also 2 doors to the left.
I think I'm gonna go to this one.
And Rimuru, as you get up close to it, you find something. You went to look at a door, but you noticed that from the outside, I would have been able to see that this room is entirely fallen apart. It's pretty much just returned to the earth. This door leads pretty much just back outside, but at your slimy feet, however, you find something underneath some rubble. Under some burned pieces of wood and stone, you find a trap door on the ground, and on this trap door, let me make sure. Hold on, do I not have a?
Excuse me.
Should have a. 1 second, guys. Come on. My assets have to fucking, of course, take forever to load. Hold on, I gotta refresh my owlbear. Ugh, when that happens. Okay, here we go. Alright, props, furniture, there we go. And as you move the debris, ooh, it's too big, Rimuru, you find a trap door with 5 locks on it.
So, Nobu, Yorick, and Marcel, I found a thing.
Oh,
A thing?
Yeah. A thing. It's a trapdoor, but it has a bunch of locks on it.
well, perhaps there are some keys around here somewhere.
It could be in that last door. Maybe.
I want to inspect the locks on this.
Okay. Go ahead, Nova.
Well, are they? What I especially want to know is it supposed to be keeping something in or out?
Roll me insight.
Oh, wrong thing. I'm sorry. So that's 15.
So you looking at this roll me Arcana as well, real quick, Novu. Looking at this trap door, you notice
Fumble.
what was that?
Fumble. Natural 1.
Natural 1. Okay, so yeah, you're looking at this trap door. You do notice that there's a lot of locks placed on the outside of it. When something that could be inside could probably very easily just slam up hard enough to break these locks when it's not so easy to do from the other direction, if you understand what I mean.
Okay.
So you could then theorize that this is probably meant to keep people out rather than to keep something locked in.
Okay. All right.
Nova, you
Oh.
also notice with your 15 insight, it's rather strange that from the outside you could tell with the building, the remaining rooms left of this building, including the one you guys are currently in, there's exactly there's exactly 5 rooms, and there's exactly 5 locks.
Well, I wonder if there's a key in each room type of thing.
I have an idea. Rimuru,
Yeah.
you can turn on like slimy form, right?
Yes.
Can't you just try to like squeeze into the keyhole
my
and see if you can get onto the other side?
How you could do that? Oh my god, I completely fucking forgot that I could do that.
So
Oh my
Rimuru,
god.
you do this, I assume?
Yeah.
And as you do this, you turn one of your fingers into it's just like little slime, weird multi-shaped form, and you kind of just begin to push your finger in. You get zapped, and you take 1d4 lightning damage. As you realize they are magical locks, you take 3 lightning damage.
Damn it.
Well, worth a try.
That's what happens when you rub your feet on the carpet too much, because that's not magic. I don't know what your deal is.
Take a funny die, Nobu. That was good. Take a funny die.
Well, I guess we have to find those keys.
Nope, because that hurt.
Does anyone know locate object?
You know, it was a very smart idea to do that, but then it was not smart of me to do that.
Maybe someone other than Marcel should investigate the rooms.
I checked these 2 rooms over here. I can assure you there's nothing important in them.
I want to check
Check
this
them
room.
thoroughly.
I'm gonna check it anyways.
All right, which one are you? Yorick, I heard you say first. Which one are you checking?
I'm checking the top left.
Top left, or the one that's not been opened yet?
Yeah.
All right. You walk on over, Yorick, to the top left door, and just like the kitchen door, this one is still in good enough condition to read the label. It says game room.
What game?
Do you open it up?
Yeah.
And as the door swings open, it reveals a very barren and empty room with a single table sitting in the middle with one chair and a game of chess set up and prepared. You notice the white side, there's already a single piece moved, but the black side where the chair is, all the pieces are still perfectly in line.
Oh boy. Let's fucking go. Interesting. And this is intriguing. Before I enter the room, I'm gonna I turn to Cassidy. Cassidy, take Sonny outside and stand watch. If someone approaches or something happens, inform us, please.
Yeah, boss, gotcha. Nah. They go on out.
Hmm.
You hear Sonny as they walk out. Cassidy's still doing his laugh. You hear Sonny go no, kind of like mimicking him.
Oh, they're cute.
Best
So
friends.
I'm gonna investigate this chessboard if there's like
Go ahead.
yeah, I'm just gonna investigate. Let's see. I'm pretty bad at this, but oh, that's at least a 13.
Okay, Yorick, roll me Arcana as well. Yorick, you notice as you're looking at this game of chess, it's very strange that there's only one seat. It's almost as if there's only meant to be one player.
A
Uh,
4.
yeah, and you're not really able to feel any magic or anything. It's a little strange, but you do notice that there's a kind of drawer on the table, the base of the chessboard. It's kind of thick, right? It's elevated. It's like about 2 inches tall, and it's kind of like a box essentially. And you notice on one of the sides, the side where you would sit, there's a little drawer, but there's no keyhole or any way to open it. It would seem.
Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna sit down and I will move I will move a pawn.
All right,
Wait.
roll me intelligence.
Do I not get to actually play chess? Oh.
No, sorry, I don't actually have that. I wish I actually had the skills to play chess against you, but I do
I
not.
mean, I know a little bit of chess, so an 11.
11. You move the correct piece to win win the first move. As you take one of his pieces. Now roll me intelligence again.
I mean, I'm not gonna say. Okay. Oh, 20, not 20. Horror.
Very good. You managed to do a great move, securing yourself a very good spot on the board. As I need another intelligence roll.
13 again.
Okay, and with that, you secured yourself a win as you get your opponent a mystical energy into checkmate. As the game comes to an end and you have won, you see a ghost emanate from the board, a soul being freed. You see it begin to rise to the sky before being sucked into the earth, joining the well of souls inside of the nether realms, inside of hell. As you win the game and the soul is released from the board, you hear a click, and as a mechanism begins to wind and a gear kind of thing is heard as the drawer pops open and one of the keys is revealed. It has the number 3 on it.
I'm gonna take the key, I guess, onto the next person before I go to the next room.
Rimuru?
I'm gonna basically just do what Marcel does, like look through.
Give me investigation on the papers.
Oh god, I hope I do good. I might cry. Please. No, okay, it's a 5. I'm crying.
Yeah, all this looks like to you as well is just a recipe book. Or recipe pages, at least, kind of all scattered about. You managed to miss a few important pages, it would seem. As for Novu, you enter the room, and I assume you investigate it, correct?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead and roll.
20. Dirty.
There we go, Novu. You enter this room, and upon entering it, you run your hand along the dresser to the bottom part of the room to the right as you would walk in. And you feel some indents on the table. And as you feel these indents, you find there's 3 circle uh indents on top. They're all perfectly aligned, and they're like maybe 3 inches in diameter. Um, and upon finding that, you begin to search through the drawers and you find there is a candle in one of the bottom drawers. In grabbing the candle, you realize that the base of the candle is exactly the same size as the dress as the indent, one of the indents that is on top of the dresser. What do you do?
I will take the candle. Does it look like the candle's been burnt?
No, it looks like it's perfectly fresh. Like the wick is unburnt, nothing.
Interesting. And then I would just put it to whatever it matched, like the same size.
And as you place it on the indent, you see the wick lights as it begins to flicker and burn.
Okay. Does anything like is there anything on the wall or anything, or does anything like it just lights up the area?
Yep, it just lights up, yeah, and it begins to burn. It just begins to flicker.
And there's those two other circles you said, correct?
Yep. There's 2 more indents.
I press them both at the same time.
Pressing them, you hear a click, but nothing happens. You could maybe assume that because they're all the same size, maybe you would need 2 more candles.
Okay. I will look through the rest of the room and see if there's any other candles in here.
All right, so the room looks exactly as it looks on the map. Tell me how you look through the room, please.
Well, there's so that was the bottom, like I would look in like the chest, the little chest that's across from the bed
Okay,
by the door.
looking, investigating the chest. I'm going to continue to go off your previous investigation roll. Looking through the chest, you don't find anything noticeable about it, except for that all of its drawers are locked tight. And thinking earlier, that clicking sound you heard, it came from this direction. Uh,
Ah.
and looking down at the ground, you can see that the wood board that this thing is on, that travels all the way to the corner of the room, that goes off to the, if you were walking in, it would be the very far left of the room, but as where you're currently looking at the thing, it's kind of to the right. You see that the floor panel at the very corner of the room kind of is broken and maybe would be removable.
I'll pick up the floorboard and see if there's anything underneath.
And as you move the floorboard, you find another candle. It was tucked away in the corner of the room underneath it.
Okay, and then I'll take that then, and I will put it in the other holder.
And as you put it into the second holder, another click can be heard coming from that drawer, drawer mechanism behind you. As you can see, the light, the candle wick flickers up into light again as it begins to burn.
Okay, and then I'll come to the dresser next to the bed, and I'll look through it right quick.
All right. And easy as that, as you begin to look through it, go drawer by drawer, you find that the very bottom drawer, looking at it with that investigation roll, you notice that the drawer is kind of shallower than it would appear on the outside, almost as if there would be a false bottom.
Excellent. Well, then I'll look to see if there's a way to lift the bottom.
Looking through, you find there's a little, kind of like a pinhole, where maybe something small and circular could be inserted to pull it up.
I take out my thieves' tools and I
Perfect.
put a little hook in there and pull it up.
Yep. And just like that, it pops up and it reveals the final candle on the bottom of the drawer.
All right. I take the candle and then I put it into the last hole.
And as you do so, it flickers to light, and you can hear the click. And that, as that final click is heard, a thunking mechanism is heard as creaking open. The drawers come wide, and you can see inside is a key hanging from a hook labeled 1.
Excellent. I'll pick up the key and just make sure there's nothing else inside, close it back up, and then go see what else everyone's doing.
All right. So, we've done Rimuru, Novu, Marcel, and Yorick. You guys all gather back into the main room. Yorick, you have found a key, and Novu, you have found a key. Go ahead and roleplay it out for me.
All right, so key 1, what key do you got there?
I got the 3.
Ooh, excellent. So maybe we should look in this room to see if there's a key in here. Has anybody really looked in this room, or not really yet?
Which one?
The room
Oh,
that
we
we're
are-
all in.
No, actually.
The
Let's
room
start-
that I was just in, I did not find a key, but I thought I looked pretty good, but I could be wrong if somebody else wants to go look. Just to see if I missed anything and if Marcel missed anything too.
Hmm. There's also one more room to the left.
Okay. Well, if you guys want to search in here, I'll go check the room that you were just in.
I'm gonna check this room then.
All right. We will start with Rimuru and Marcel. Go ahead and roll me investigation for the common room, for the middle room.
Yeah. 10.
I'll either let one of you give each other advantage, or you guys can both individually roll.
Ooh, I already rolled once, so.
So,
we will
Oh,
roll.
I got a 12.
That's the highest.
all right. Rimuru, a 12 does just barely manage to secure you a high enough roll that you begin to get interested in this table covered in dried blood with a knife embedded into it. And as you look at the knife, Rimuru, you notice there's something strange about the handle. The I forget what it's called, but the thing at the very end that it's like a counterweight for the blade. You notice that it kind of looks like it's popped off a bit. And as you kind of tug at it, you kind of realize it twists a bit, and you begin to twist it, and then as it opens and opens, it reveals that the key was hidden in the handle. You reveal the key too.
It's a pommel, by the way, I think.
Pommel, thank you. Yes, the pommel reveals to be a key. Key number 2. Marcel, you were sure there was nothing in this room.
He was sure there was nothing here, in the bedroom, in the kitchen, but things keep popping up. He doesn't know what's going on.
Nobu. Roll me investigation.
Natural 20.
There we go. Nobu, you look at these pages and you're like, what the fuck are these idiots talking about? This is so easy to understand. It's literally labeled pages 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, just line them up and you figure it out. And you line all the pages up and you realize that, yes, this is a recipe, but it is also instructions that if you cook the recipe perfectly, you will be able to receive the key from underneath the stove.
Okay.
So, what I need from you is 3 sleight of hand and 3 intelligence rolls.
Okay. Hold on. That's 20.
Okay, passes.
Fumble.
Okay, fumble fails.
And then a 9 for sleight of hands, and then 3 int.
Yep. Okay, so you only passed one of the sleight of hands. That passes the int. Good. That passes. Good. Damn. Nobu, you were so close. You take about 30 minutes to almost nail this recipe, but at the very end you fumble it, and in the batter comes spilling to the ground as you see you have failed to make the recipe. Though as you do this, the ingredient the batter seeps into the floor, dissipating and just almost like was eaten. And then as that happens, all of the ingredients that you just used now just reapparate back in front of you. As you see, you're given a second chance.
Interesting. Okay.
Maybe now that you know what to do, you could go get help from someone. Maybe someone to help you along with this task.
Hey, Rimuru, you look like pudding. Maybe you can help me make this pudding. I mean, come
Yeah.
here.
Ironically enough, that is actually the recipe that you're making is a pudding pie.
That's hilarious.
All right.
I kind of, I poke Rimuru. Almost the same consistency. Excellent. Let's try this.
All right. So Nobu, I will allow you to roll at advantage for all of the rolls now.
Okay, so sleight of hand 1,
Nah,
natural 20.
Hell yeah, it passes. That passes.
2,
Passes.
18, and then, yeah.
Nope, all three of those pass.
And then int rolls.
Yep, 3 int.
Hold on. So that's the first one, and that's advantage.
Okay, that passes then.
Second one, that would be a 9 or an 11.
11 does not pass, but you're still good with your other one so far. And then the last one.
Is either a 17. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 17 is much better than
17.
that.
Yep. So yeah, with that you this time you managed to, with barely any mistakes, with Rimmeru's help, you guys get to work making this pudding pie, and at the very end you pop it into the oven, Novu, and as the oven just kind of engulfs to life, you see that it begins to you hear the stones scraping against each other as the whole thing begins to raise, as you see a platform begins to reveal itself underneath the stove, and the key is laying on the platform, labeled number 4.
So 1,
Yay!
3, 4. And then, did you guys find a key in the other room?
Yes, I have it right here. I show him the key.
Number 2.
Excellent.
So it would seem the
And
only key missing would be 5, as Yorick, you approach the final door on the left, and you find that this time it gives you a struggle. Hold on, we're gonna take a quick pause. I'm gonna go pop my girlfriend's food in the microwave real quick, and I'm gonna grab my food from the oven. It's done. You said you wanted a
Okay.
hot dog, right? She had dogs, is what I thought. Okay.
Let me just bring. No, I didn't ask you to put the ketchup on mustard.
You trust me too?
Yeah, just like not too much mustard,
Yeah.
but enough. And then you know how I like the ketchup.
all right, well, I guess I'm gonna go pop a burrito in the oven.
That's a good idea. I'll be right back.
All right. Shit, we can't look up.
Sometimes I'm really sad that there are not many Mexican places here. I'd love to eat a nice burrito.
Damn. Sucks. Okay. Yorick, I need a strength check.
All right.
Oh Oh god. Oh my
I
god.
swear though,
You may
it's only 10.
the door makes you a bitch.
The door makes you a bitch.
You can
Let me in!
for the life
Let
of
me
for the
in!
life of you, this door will not open, Yorick.
Might there be some other way?
Maybe you stop being a bitch. Open the door.
I need some help here.
Hey Nobu, Marcel, do you want to just like try to go help him maybe?
You said something, Yorick?
Yeah, I need some help. I can't open the door. I'm too weak.
Marcel, do you want to try?
Uh,
If you don't get it, I'll try, but I want you to try first.
he'll So the door is not locked, just kind of like bar. Is it barred? You
It
said.
just feels like it's stuck shut. Maybe barred. It is not opening, but it's not locked. The door, the knob is turning.
He look for hinges. Is this a pull or push door?
Could you fucking imagine?
You notice? Yeah, it's a pull door, not a push door.
All right.
Yours.
Woke up. Give it a solid pull.
And it comes open with no problem.
I look at this in disbelief. My worldview is shattered.
And the door swings open, Marcel, to reveal
Another room.
inside this
Oh.
room, there is nothing but a single chest at the very far
Whoa.
side.
Wow.
I see this. I grab my shovel, ready to strike.
Okay.
Wait, it's a mimic. No.
I'm just looking.
Could you imagine? Give me a second.
I'm just preparing for anything.
So what do you do?
Marcel,
Mm-hmm.
open it.
All right. I mean, it's just a chest, right? You'll go. I mean,
Wait. Wait. I wanna. Can I see something? Anything particular about the chest?
Roll me perception.
Investigation.
Perception or
Okay.
investigation, either way, yeah.
Perception. I'm better. Fucking. I shouldn't have said. I shouldn't have said that. Oh no! I see it's a chest.
Marcel will like lay his hands on it and like try and slightly open it, not fully, just checking if it's locked.
You find it's locked, yep.
All right. Well, I don't have any keys.
There's
You
another room.
notice it's locked, but there's no keyhole.
Made out of what is the chest made out of?
Wood and metal. You see there's like metal bindings and bracers throughout it, but mainly it is just a wood oak chest. Maybe a pine. Some kind of wood.
I'm back.
Welcome
You
back.
look for clues. Maybe there's some writing on the chest, the wall, or. Oh wait, there's another door here. Huh.
You do indeed
Nobu.
find another door. Though you find on this door, you see it's kind of like the door is a part of the wall. It's not really a door, rather there's a door shaped imprint in the stone of this wall. And you notice in the center of this imprint there is a triangle, an indent. Some kind of maybe shape or form of key could be implanted into this to open it.
What if I poked it? Should I try what I did with the thingy, guys?
What we okay, go ahead.
Go for it.
Do you think I'm gonna get shocked again? I'll do it.
You touch the door. You specifically the key shape, attempting to fill the imprint and bypass the locking mechanism, and it does not like this. And this time you take a d12 of lightning damage as it shocks you once again. Take four.
Okay.
You take 4 lightning damage as you're zapped, and you reel back in pain. As you realize you probably should find the actual key.
Yay! Hey guys, it didn't work again.
God, someday it will work.
Are you
Someday
just
it will.
highly electrified or something? Like,
I'm a
wow.
slime. I should be like not conducting current, I guess. I don't know.
Well, currently you are. So
I guess.
Maybe don't try to cuddle with Grafra too much.
Don't worry, I will.
Any clues
I
about
will-
this? No. Like, look at the chests.
So I enter the room fully, and what's in here now? Is this a chest here?
Nope, just a single chest.
It's a mimic medicine.
Is there anything inside the chest?
It's locked, but there's no lock on it, and it would seem there's no keyhole or anything, to unlock it.
Open. Okay, that didn't work.
Nothing happens, but that was really funny. Just walks up. Open.
Melon.
I mean, who like really like that?
Yeah,
Who would think to say that?
Yeah, right. I mean, if I would have been improving this instead of pre-writing it, I would have fucking said, "Yeah, that's funny enough to work." But I have it pre-written this time, so.
I just I take my hands and I like slide them around the edges of the chest, looking for a catch, looking for something that's a bit out of place.
You roll me perception or investigation.
Uh, 14.
You notice as you're running your hands across the wood, on the back of the chest there's some carvings, some engravings that you can't figure out what it says by just feeling it.
I take the chest and I like turn it around.
Yep. And as you turn it around, it says "Smash me."
God fucking damn it. I was right from the beginning. Maybe not for the right reasons, but I was right. And you see, as I'm already prepared to strike at possibly Mimic, I'm just gonna smash it with my shovel.
Roll me strength or athletics. I'll let you do athletics too if you would like.
Oh no.
Your shovel hits the fucking wood with like a boop, and it just like kind of slides down and nothing happens.
You see, as all confidence left Yorik's body, he just sits in the corner, just looking dead in the air.
Would someone else like to give it a shot?
Marcel will just give it a good whack with the pommel of his weapon.
Go ahead.
I gently pat Yorick on the back. It's okay, buddy.
Roll strength or
It's okay.
athletics.
I'll go on athletics here.
We'll find you a grave that you
Oh
can go to.
no! Alright, that's a 2 plus 7, so a solid 9.
You managed to do more damage than Yorick did. Sadly, you still do. You only cracked the wood slightly. You do not manage to break the chest. I did not think this would give you guys so much of a fucking problem.
Wait, do you have a belt of strength as well?
Not
guys?
exactly, no.
I'm gonna cast Fireball. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm just kidding.
It says smash me, not burn me.
Hey, but listen, it will obliterate.
Take a funny die for that, Aries. Take a funny die for that. That was really good.
Marcel, like, look at the writing once again. Maybe this would have been easier if we had a board. He'll try again to give the chest another solid whack.
Okay, go ahead. Roll me strength again, or athletics.
18 this time.
There you go. You easily you bring down your pommel on the chest, and you hear the wood crinkle and crack underneath it as it smashes open, and you see inside there is nothing but the final key, labeled number 5.
Well, here you
Yay!
go. Marcel,
Our
pick it up.
key!
He'll pick up the key and hand it over to Novu.
You've now gathered all 5 keys to unlock the trapdoor. What would you guys like to do?
Let's go unlock the trapdoor.
Yeah.
You guys make your way back to the lobby of the manor, and you find the trapdoor still sitting there as it always as you found it. And as you guys begin to get closer, the keys you hold, they all begin to glow.
Mm.
Huh.
I put all the
Well, let's
keys in.
go to the-
And as soon as you slide the key in, before even needing to turn it, it would see that it's simply sliding it in unlocks the magic lock, clicking and popping off each one by one until nothing but the final 5th lock remains. As you unlock it and it pops off, the whole trapdoor violently swings open abruptly as the smell of salt and death wafts into the room, filling it. You all smell it. It's rotting. It is nasty. It's like as if the ocean was filled with corpses.
Oh,
And
okay.
you see into this trap door, deep underground, is a ladder that just leads into the abyss, essentially. You have no idea how far it goes down, how deep into the earth this ladder will take you, though you are sure it is quite the depths.
I'm gonna take like a pebble or something, cast light on it, and throw it in the hole.
And as it begins to drop, you see the light begin to slowly dim until it almost gets out of sight, but lands. And you can see that it's probably about 100 foot down.
Well, do you guys want to go down? I'm down.
All right.
Hmm.
Got no
Is it?
choice, I guess.
I assume that this is too big for our pets to come into.
Indeed, this is definitely too big for the pets.
What about me?
Can Veldora or go down too? Or
Vildora could fit, York could fit, the Fenrir probably would not be able to come down simply because he's just not able to like sit on Marcel's shoulders, but because Yorick, your pet, your lizard kind of sits on your shoulders, he can definitely go down. But no, Mother Bucker and Sunny would not be able to go, neither would Garothra, but Cassidy would be able to go.
Yeah, we need him as lookout.
Well, we have Grothra and we have Bucker.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they can talk as well, so.
I'm
True.
sure they would love to talk to each other.
Cassidy, get here. We got work to do.
All right, boss. And he walks all over.
I love that.
Right. Who's going first?
Marcel
Wait,
will
is he not detached? He should be detached.
Yeah,
take Fenrir with him.
you have to delete him and repost
No,
him.
it's fine. Oh, it was fine now.
Okay, sorry. Here, hold on.
I'm just gonna. There he is.
There you go. Good.
Well,
Okay.
I'm closest to the trapdoor. Do you guys want me to go down and then we can just go in order?
Sure, whatever's clever.
All right, I'm gonna start going downwards.
All right.
Marcel will follow.
You begin your descent down. It is damp. It is humid. It reeks of rotting fish and salt. Your eyes begin to water as the bitter, nasty smell wafts into your lungs, almost making you vomit as you begin to make your way down. And the deeper and deeper you get, the smell just gets worse and worse, emanating throughout all of your body, making you all shiver and gag constantly. But you get all the way down there, no problem. The later depths of the ladder beginning to get rusty and slowly starting to show signs of falling apart. But you make it all the way down without much problem as we get a scene change. I'm not even gonna cap. I completely did not have this scene prepared. So just give me 1 second, guys.
One.
There's always going to be one
So-
person to say that
Yeah.
shit.
So fucking funny, bro. I'm so
Huh?
impressed.
Do I get a
See-
an anti-funny die?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
lose
They're
a
that's what I was about to
writers.
say.
you lose a funny die for that one.
Those writers need a raise for that one. That was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Jesus, bro. I'm really blown away with that wit and humor. You really got me on my knees here. I'm dying. Can you tell how hard I'm laughing?
Man, throw me a bone.
Oh, don't
Cassidy
worry.
throws a bone at me.
Don't worry. I'm gonna make the enemies that attack you 3 times harder this fucking combat. No fucking worry.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
I'm playing. I'm just fucking kidding. I'm not being serious. Okay. You guys come down over here. This is where you hold on. I do have a ladder icon just for Oop.
Pretty dope.
You guys come down from there. Make everyone proper size. Yorick, you're a big 8-foot boy. Novu, second biggest guy at 7 foot. And then Marcel, slowly almost there at 6 foot. Rimuru was our tiniest at 5. Okay. Alright. I need to do something over here off to the side where no one can see it.
My size, bro.
Put it, this didn't I? Did.
Well, Rimuru and Novu are basically just floating torso. They don't have legs.
Yeah, they don't.
Just, just take the image into paint, draw some legs.
Get little stick legs coming out of there.
Who needs them? What are they? I don't know what they are.
What are legs? What is life? What is all this?
Exactly. I don't
What is
believe in legs.
Give me a second. Once I finish this, I will paint the scene for you all, and we can get started with what is happening.
No, I'm eating chicken Alfredo with a freaking spoon.
Also, I just noticed. Did you draw this?
This map, no.
No, I mean Rimuru.
Oh, that would
Yes.
yes. Rimuru actually drew Rimuru. Yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
You.
Almost done.
I took APR. I sure hope that it was good.
It's good. Did you also draw your profile picture?
No, that I did not draw.
Oh,
All right, almost done.
If you know what Pick Crew is, that's what it's from.
what?
Pick Crew?
Oh, I heard of that. I think maybe.
Yeah, it's like a little app to where you can create your own anime character.
Oh no, I know. Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
I need to make this abundantly clear, especially if your thing can hear me. This is not sponsored.
Could be though. Pay me money. All right. All right. As you guys descend the ladder and you guys get to this cave that you find at the bottom, you are greeted with a nasty, disgusting sight as you see in front of you is a kind of body of water with a small island sitting in the center of it. On the island, there's a corpse of a man with a cloak in his hands. He's grasping it like he was holding it onto it for dear life before he died. You can see his body's pretty old. It's very bloated, decaying, nasty. It smells. And sitting in the water throughout the entirety of this body, there is just dead fish everywhere. They float. They sit on the top of it. It is disgusting. There's flies everywhere. You swear you see some of them twitch every now and then. It's just very grotesque and nasty. What do you guys do?
Ah,
Are there
well,
any pebbles around?
Yeah, you see a lot of little rocks and little stones all on the cave floor.
Cool. I'm gonna pick one up and I'm gonna toss it in the water.
Okay. And as Rimuru does this, I need everyone to roll initiative.
You're welcome.
Perfect.
oh,
Rimuru, you throw the stone into the water, and as you do this, you nail one of the dead fish.
my.
And you see its body begin to flop, shaking, as suddenly it snaps up. You see wings sprouting from its rotting corpse as all of the fish in this body of water then do this,
Oh,
revealing a school of undead flying fish.
so I didn't think that it was gonna be the fish that were So hey guys,
Hmm.
what about fireball?
Do we have like lightning or something?
Great,
They're in
great,
water.
great idea. Oh yeah, if they're still in the if they're in the water, they're not gonna get us, right?
Well,
Unfortunately.
they have wings. They're gonna get out of the water.
Yeah. I think fireball. Yeah, sounds good. Or lightning bolt.
All right, let me add everyone to the initiative. I was rolling this group's initiative, the undead flying fishes initiative. All right, now I'm adding everyone.
Oh,
I'm sitting here trying to figure out how I add myself. I'm like, what the heck? Why am I? I'm like rolling all over the place.
I know, so was I for a second.
I got you guys. Don't worry. All right, everyone's
Yeah.
added.
So just by the way,
oh.
That's quite the initiative there.
Yeah, you are quite damn.
I got guys. Um,
Marcel.
Oops.
Yes, I got an 11.
All right. With that, as Rimuru throws the stone into the water, nailing one of the dead fish, and as its wings sprout and all of its brothers and sisters' wings do the same, they all snap their attention to you all, and they begin to attack as they all fly straight towards you. All right, let's start. This is going to be a fucking fun fight. All right.
You made sure I lost that one spell slot just for this.
All right. Rimuru and Novu, that's one hit for both of you. Rimuru, that's one hit for you. Marcel and Novu. All right, so I'm gonna start keep. I'm gonna make a note. I'm gonna start keeping track of this because this is gonna be a bitch otherwise. Okay, Novu, that is 2.
these are ugly. I'm sorry.
Rimuru, that is 2. Marcel, 1 so far. Okay. All right, there we go. A lot of them won't be able to reach you guys yet, but some of them will. Another one's gonna get Marcel. It's 2 on Marcel. 3 on Marcel. Okay, 3 on Marcel. Three total. 1 on Yorick. 2 on Yorick. 3 on Yorick. Okay, and then 3 on Yorick. Okay, so I'm gonna do York and I'm gonna do Mori, Yorick and Rimuru first. You guys both are taking no. So Yorick is going first. Yorick and Marcel. Okay, so Yorick, I'm gonna do you first. First one is a natural 20 to hit.
Yep.
Second one is a 15.
Nope.
Third one is a natural 1. All right. So only the first one hit you. So roll damage. This is necrotic. Take 11 necrotic damage total.
Alright.
Okay. Now, Marcel, first one. That is a 11. Misses. Second one. That is a 19.
Ooh, hit.
All right. And the third one. Third one is a 18.
Miss.
Okay. So just one hit on you as well. 1, 2. That is 11 necrotic damage for you as well,
11
ironic enough.
necrotic.
All right.
Alright.
Rimuru, 2 on you. That is a 17 and a 19. Do those both hit?
Unfortunately.
Okay, that's 4. So that's 2 hits on you. You take 19 necrotic. And finally, Novu. First one. That is a 18 to hit. Second one, a 10 to hit.
The first one, same result.
Okay, so first one does hit.
Yeah.
Okay. 2, 8. That's 13 necrotic damage for you.
Okay.
All right, now just to move the rest of them. They all also begin to get closer to you. All right. That brings us to Novu. You are up. Go ahead and start doing your turn while I get all these guys moved. They're all moved. Novu, are you mute?
I'm looking at stuff right quick. Sorry.
Okay, just making sure. Just wanted to make sure you weren't talking over here saying shit to us and we were like just not hearing you.
I think I'm gonna fireball this group here.
Okay.
Same thing that I was looking at too.
Okay. Fireball.
That's fucking great.
How big is Fireball?
20
20 feet.
So 40 feet total. There you go. Go ahead and place it down whenever you want it.
How do I move it? Oh, use the.
Yep.
Got it.
All right. Dex save from all of them, right?
Yes.
That is a 13.
Dex is 15.
So they all fail.
Nice.
And then that's 34.
That will kill every single one in the fireball. As you hear them all screech, almost as if they have voices, as they all are engulfed in flames. The whole room begins to fill with black steam, that mist, that kind of the same fog that surrounds Tristram. You can now tell that is created by the accumulation of this black steam, which is just the corpses of these monsters. Come on, die. All right. Anything else, Nobu?
Yeah, I'm gonna just pull my scimitar because I can't cast another spell, so I'm good.
Right. All right. That brings us to Yorick. You are up.
All right. Well, I'm a cleric, so there's only one thing I can really do here. He moves up a bit, like more like here, and you see him start flexing his muscles as he also starts to glow, and this holy energy begins to radiate from Yorick as he channels his divinity to turn undead. So please
Alright.
do me a
How
what
big
is it?
how big is
Wisdom?
What's the radius on that bitch?
30 feet radius.
So 60 total.
Holy shit.
There you go. All right, and that is a wisdom save from them all, right?
Wait, let me see. Where's the channel? Do you turn on that? Wisdom saving throw.
All right, I'll do the same for all of them. That is an 18.
No way! Very safe.
Yeah. As they all look at you, you can see their eyes just kind of glaze over and harden, as they just continue to chomp away at the air, ready to bite and destroy your flesh.
Wait, is it actually it's an action. God damn it. Okay, yeah, bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna summon my spiritual weapon over here.
Okay. You have a shovel.
And I have Aurelian concentrate on it.
Okay.
Yes, you can do that now. Yeah, spiritual weapon is now a concentration spell.
Okay, I'll put the concentration on Aurelian.
And then it's gonna hit the one in the bottom right. This one. As it flails around, completely missing it. With a natural one. Ah, god damn it. But that's not all. It's time. It's time. Cassidy. Cassidy will shoot at the same one the spiritual weapon just
All right.
targeted.
I believe he has double advantage now.
Wait, wait. Let me go into the sheet. Into the sheet.
Didn't you? Don't you have like a guy?
Triple advantage.
Triple advantage. Okay. Don't you have a? Oh yeah, there it is. I see the shovel now. I was confused where it was. I was like, it's so small. I'm gonna make it a little bigger.
God damn! Come on! No! Fucking!
Oh my god! It continues. Okay. I assume you know what's next. Quad.
Oh god! This is gonna keep stacking.
Go ahead. So quad damage now. He now does quad. His early bird feat evolves once again. What was it? What did I call it last time?
Master early bird.
What's beyond master? Grandmaster early bird.
I'm running out of space. God damn it! My notepads are so. Bloody. Okay, let's see.
Grandmaster. And roll the crit now. See how hard he crits. Roll
Oh, sorry. No, ignore that. That was nothing. Okay, crit. Let's go. That's a 4, so only 2 times damage.
Yep, only regular 2 times, sadly, but still.
Ugh.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that.
Well, that's 8 damage in total.
8 damage in total. All right.
Yeah.
That makes that one bloody. But the bottom one or top one, like this one or this one.
The bottom one.
Okay. Yep, that makes this one bloody.
All this tata for nothing.
All right, and with that ending your turn, that brings us
Yep.
to Marcel.
All right, Marcel. Don't really have much other options. He doesn't have many options in terms of AoE, so he'll just swing with his sword here. Though he'll clutch the blade as he'll activate his gauntlets of flaming fury.
Okay.
And
Your
he'll
sword-
deal
your sword is
1d6.
Your sword is still on fire as well, I assume, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I figured.
That's it. And as a bonus action, you can use your gauntlets to cause magical flames to envelop 1 or 2 of your melee weapons. Ooh. And it makes it deal an extra 1d6 damage. So maybe I didn't really think about this, but maybe does this actually work with the sword itself?
Oh, for sure. And
Just-
I would
just
even if it says you can do 2 weapons, I would say there's no reason why you couldn't stack both of those on a single weapon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it says 2 weapons, but yeah, he only has 1 hand.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
So why not just put both of them into one? So give yourself 2d6.
all right, great. Yeah, I'll.
Only makes sense.
All right, he'll use that. Let's see. I'll check that off. That's once per long rest. And then he'll start swinging at these things.
Okay.
He'll give him one swing each. Okay. So first one, 18 plus 7.
That crits.
That crits. Oh boy.
So 2 times damage.
All right. Any fire resistance here?
No fire resistance or anything.
Okay, I'll roll it all together then. That's 66 then. Huh. Right? 23
That kills the first one for
plus.
sure.
Oh, that just kills it. All right, yeah, won't do the math then.
And I killed
Second
that
swing.
killed
You slice it in half, and like swatting a fly, he goes for the next one.
Swatting a flying
You see.
fish.
12. Ooh,
12 that you learned the creature's AC. It has exactly a 12 AC.
great. Oh, that's strong dice. Oh, the 66 here. There we go. At least 16. It's a bit more. Plus 16 plus 6. Minimum I can roll on the die is 3. And then it's plus 7 on the damage rolls. That's a total of 29 damage.
That kills that one as well.
Ooh. Anyone order up fried fish? He'll go over to these guys.
All right. You run
Go
on
up to
over.
Novu. And that'll be the end of his turn. Yeah.
All right.
At this point, is it even a flaming greatsword? It's a great. No, wait, it's a. Fuck! I had it in my head. It's a blading great flame. God damn it! I fumbled. Fucking hell, no.
I'd say at this point, with as much fire damage as it's dealing, it's probably fucking an explosive sword. Every time he hits an enemy with it, they just explode with fire.
Spontaneously ignite.
Yeah, the sword of spontaneous combustion. All right, Rimuru, it is your turn.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna move up just a little bit. So York's not in my way because I don't want to get him. That would suck. And I'm going to cast Fireball on these guys. Yeah.
All right, I'll give you the circle and then just put it wherever you want to. Pretty sure it's already 40 feet. Let me make sure. Yep, there you go. Go ahead and put it wherever you want it. You gonna move it?
Stinking, but they're too far.
I don't see it moving if you're moving it.
Oh, I
Just
am.
reset it.
There we go. Now I see it.
Okay, well,
All right. Dex save from
I
all
guess
of
they're
Dex save from all of them. That fails with a 6.
awesome. Okay, and that's an 80s. So I'm gonna do it in a moment. Where's this at now?
Yep.
That's a 33.
That extinguishes all of them as they all turn to black steam and the room begins to fill even more. You notice it's beginning to start to get hard to breathe.
You know, I just realized that we are using fire in a water area.
Great, so it's technically a sauna.
This is great. Okay.
It's a bit
I
early
want to.
for an onsen episode.
Yeah. Oh,
What else you doing, Rimray?
okay. I want Vildora to go over to York. And he's gonna bite this guy. So that's a 7. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, my mic was muted. Oh my freaking god. Is that in your turn, Aries? My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 7 does not hit. 7 does not hit. My bad.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
All right, and with that brings us back to the undead flying fish. All right, the ones that are next to Marcel and Novu are going to fly by, and each of them are going to hit both of them. This one is even going to have enough reach to hit Yorick as well. This one will fly by and will be able to hit all 3 of them, landing on Marcel. So that is 2 to all of them so far. No, 2 to Yorick and 3 to Novu and Marcel. This one is going to go from Yorick to Rimuru, so that's another one on Yorick and another one on Rimuru.
Can I do like an opportunity attack as it flies by?
No, they have flyby, so they don't provoke opportunity as they move past you. That one is also gonna get Rimuru and Yorick. This one is gonna get Veldora, Yorick, and Rimuru. Yep. And this one is going to do just Yorick, and this one's going to do Yorick and Veldora. Okay. All right. So, starting with Marcel and Novu at 3 each. Marcel, starting with you. First one is a 13. Second one is a 19.
That hits.
And a 18.
Misses.
Okay, so just the 19. Roll your
Hmm.
damage. 1, 2d8. It's 9 necrotic as the wings slice your skin open, dealing as their rot and their infestation kind of fills your blood.
He'll somehow somewhat resist it with his armor, as he does have the armor of necrotic resistance. The
Perfect.
chainmail.
Novu, first one is a 9. Second one is a 19. Third one is a nat 20. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. That is 25 necrotic damage to you, Novu.
Okay.
All right, as once again they come flying by you, they slash and skin you open, cutting you and fucking you up pretty bad. Rimuru, you take a total of 3 hits, so I'm gonna do you as well right now, and then do York last because he takes the most. That's a 19. That's a nat 1, so that fails, and that fails. So just the 19 hits. That is a 12 necrotic to you. And then finally, Yorick, who takes 5 hits total.
Let's go.
First one, dirty 19. Second one, 18. Third one, 15. Fourth one, 12. Fifth one, dirty 19. So does the 18
2
hit?
hits.
So just 2 hits? Okay.
2 hits. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. And that is 25 necrotic to you. And then lastly, Veldora, who takes 1 attack, or 2 attacks actually. It's a 12, it's 10, and a 5. So both of those miss. All right. And that ends their turns. I'm just going to move through all the rest. Novu, go ahead and start doing your turn while I get the rest of these guys moved.
All right. Pretty easy. I cast haste, and then I activate my blade song, and that's it.
All right, nice and easy turn. Giving yourself double movement and activating your blade song. Nice and easy. Okay. Purple berry, give you the purple ring. And that brings us to Yorick. You are up.
So Yorick is quite a persistent guy, so he will start flexing again as he starts to glow once again. And but what he moves first, he moves a bit more in here, so he can actually hit these guys on the left. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and I need a wisdom saving throw again.
All right, wisdom saving throw from the mall. This time it is a 14.
That is a failure.
All right.
As they all fail the turn on that, they also take 48 radiant damage. That's 20 radiant damage.
And that's doubled because they're all weak to radiant. So they all die. As Yorick does this, he shouts out, creating a sphere around him of holy energy, and all of the undead just shatter, turning to dust. All right.
The top one?
Yep. I just
Two?
saw them.
Yep.
Yep. All right. They are gone.
Okay. Then why is he? Oh, okay. He's attached already. Okay. Then Cassidy will shoot at this one down here,
Okay.
and it will probably miss. What is this? What is this? It's always a crit, and then he fumbles. What is this? He's so cursed.
It's so funny. It's so funny. Oh my god. Okay. He obviously misses.
Damn it. Yeah, that's it. That's my turn. Oh wait, spiritual weapon. Wait, is actually anything in range anymore? Yeah, just hovers over here. and bongs this one.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, where is it again? It's my it's 16, so that hits probably.
That does indeed hit.
For what is this? 12 damage.
12
Force.
force. All right, that bloodies that one.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Marcel, you are up.
He is up, and there's no more fish around, huh? Huh. Very well. He'll simply, rally his allies. He'll cast Bless on Novu, Rimuru, and of course, Cassidy.
Okay.
You have to bless the important fellas. I'll be first level bless Novu, Rimuru, and Cassidy.
Okay.
That'll be his
Okay.
turn.
All right. Rimuru, you are up.
See here. Okay, I'm gonna do a chromatic orb. Hopefully. See. Okay, that's a dirty 23.
That hits. That crit? No. One away from critting, actually.
Damn. Okay, and then the first one, the first orb is a 23.
All right, that's enough to kill him. That kills that one.
Second is a 15.
That hits.
Wait. Nope, that was damage. I'm being stupid. I didn't do the thingy 3 times. The first one, yeah, that was damage for the first one. Ignore the second two.
You're good.
I'm being stupid. My brain's not working today. Okay, that's a 16 for the second
That
one.
does hit.
The third one, that's an 11. I don't know.
11 does not hit.
Okay. So you got the first damage, right? What was
Yeah.
that? What did I hit?
You killed the first one.
Okay. And then the second, that was a 7. There you go.
All right. 1 second. He is bloodied. All right.
My brain's not working today. I'm so sorry.
You're good, Veldora.
Yes. Let's see. What does he do? Oh, I need to recharge because I didn't recharge when we were at the one thing because we took a long rest.
Just take him back. Yeah, you're good. You had a long rest. You have them all back.
Okay. Um. I'm gonna do a lightning breath.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's see. Oh shit. Okay. Let's try that. Okay. Can you make a dex save?
Yep, I'm just getting the. You know, Veldora can fly, so if you fly out a little bit more, you could hit a couple more people with this.
Well,
Yeah, so you can, yeah, you just about hit them all from there, to be fair. There you go. All right, deck save. That is a natural 1. They all critical fail, so 2 times. So roll to see how hard you crit. Roll a d20.
wait, what?
Roll a d20, see how hard you crit.
Let's see. 18.
That is a 3 times damage. So whatever Vildora's lightning damage is, you times it by 3.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so it's 4d10 lightning damage.
So that's that's 12d10. That's 12d10 total.
Okay, then I'm gonna do it in this so we can see it.
Please do. Yes, that's the
10,
best.
12.
Yeah, 12d10.
Okay. That's 59.
Oh yeah, they're all obliterated as Veldora's lightning shoots through the fucking water and sky. It just crispens and singes them all, just obliterating them till they're just nothing but dust.
Oh, yay.
And with that, that brings an end to combat. I will be right back. I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Awesome. So I just played Steal That Kitlam. Oh, fuck. Never had fun.
I'm sorry. What was that?
I was asking if you guys were having fun.
This is terrible. I don't know why I show up and roll dice at all.
Fair. Guys, I mean it so much. If you got a lady in your lives, like buy them some chocolate or something. I don't know. Unless it's a dog. If it's a dog or an animal, like cats, dogs, whatever, just like, I don't know, treats or something. Oh my god, I feel like I'm dying.
I understand. I get those texts where it's like, "Can you make my favorite, please, for dinner?" Okay, you. I see what's going on. I got you. I read into that message there,
Right.
and I will make sure it is the way that you like it when you get home.
Yeah, being a lady kind of sucks. I don't know why we gotta go through all that stupid shit. But yeah, my boyfriend's been helping me a lot recently. But he was like, and then he made me some food and stuff, and I was like, I love you. Oh god. It's annoying because it's not going away yet. Like I literally just took medicine like 2 hours ago. I want to freaking. I'm dying.
Need to get like a small heating pad. That always helps.
I wish, but unfortunately, so like I was saying before we started the thingy, uh, I got suspended, so I'm not able to make an income right this second. I'm hoping to get back at it by the beginning of the week. I was told that, but I'm not sure yet. But I also gotta pay rent and everything else. I can't even freaking afford food.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah, I hate America.
What happened? I'm back.
I was just saying that everything's so fucking expensive. So like
Yeah.
he was telling me to like get a heating pad and stuff. And I'm like, I wish, but I'm so broke.
Yeah, I feel that. I got my girlfriend the menstruation crustacean. She fucking loves that thing.
Yeah, Jonas was trying to get me a couple of things like that too, but I was like, well, we don't really have anything to be able to, because I'm just.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. With combat coming to an end, you guys realize that you probably shouldn't stay in this room too long because the black steam that has begun to accumulate is really starting to fuck with your breathing.
Guys, let's leave. Well, actually,
Jump.
first,
Oh.
should we see what that cloak is that man is holding? Oh wait, here. Can I have Veldora fly over?
Yeah, absolutely. Veldora, you command Veldora to fly over to the corpse, and Veldora does exactly that.
Awesome. So you said it was like a cloak, right?
Yeah, it's a cloak in his hands. Though Veldora realizes as she gets closer that there's something in the cloak. It's like wrapped, like the cloak's wrapped around it.
Okay, so Veldora is gonna pick up the cloak, like to where you know how like whenever somebody like has something in a cloak, but like whenever you pick it up, it just still stays there because you're holding like all the ends together.
Yes, yeah.
She's gonna do that and she's gonna bring it back over to us.
All right. Veldora flies back over with the cloak and whatever's inside wrapped up tightly in hand, and she lands in front of you, Rimuru, and she puts it down on the ground, looking up to you like, "Am I a good boy? Am I a good boy?"
Yes. I give gentle pats and I'm gonna take the cloak from her, and I'm gonna, slowly unwrap.
As you unwrap the cloak, you find inside is some sort of triangle-shaped artifact. It's got an omega symbol on it, though I doubt your character knows what that is.
Probably not. Well, guys, I think we found that key to the one other room that York, Marcel, and I found.
All right, let's get out of here. It stinks.
Yes.
Indeed.
I'm assuming. Or do you guys? Well, actually, probably not worth it if we're fucking dying. Let's just go.
You guys make your way back up the ladder and into the Matthew Manor once more. Back for another scene change.
Awesome.
And as you make your way back up, You finally begin to be able to breathe properly once more as the smog and the black mist that was beginning to rot your lungs and make you all cough has now you're breathing fresh air once more.
All right, now let's close this shit so we never have to go back down there again. Knock on wood.
Indeed.
Rimuru, you shut the trap door behind you as you're the final one to exit the ladder, and it closes with a thud.
So,
Lead the
So
way.
what's-
Let's check out the door.
yeah, let's go.
So Rimuru, you lead the group back to the room to the far left where you destroyed the chest. Marcel destroyed the chest to find the fifth and final key. And upon getting to this room, you find the indent, the triangle-shaped spot for this artifact, and sliding the artifact into place, you hear it click, and a mechanism begin to twist and turn as gears chime, and the stone begins to split in half as it begins to pull apart, revealing a cave into the mountains.
Huh.
Let me reveal. Hold on. There we go.
Oh boy.
All right, guys, get ready for another adventure.
I need
I
an,
mean,
I need
we're
an-
already here.
I need an Arcana roll from everyone.
Fuck.
Hmm.
Okay, well that's not
16.
bad. That's 15.
12.
14 or 10. Sorry.
So everyone's able to feel it, though. Who rolled the 15,
Me.
and there was someone who rolled a 16 as well, I think.
Marcel got a 16.
Yeah, so Marcel and Ares, you're the only two who can really understand it. Everyone feels the wafting sensation of magic come from this cave as the door opens. But Marcel and Rimuru, you feel that coming from this cave is a very, very powerful source of magic, of natural magic as well.
Yeah, should we go in?
It does not
Mm.
feel, it feels good, right? It's natural magic, so it's like it's kind of elemental in nature. It doesn't feel threatening or imposing.
Okay, so then let's go in. Are you guys down?
Yeah,
Mhm.
sure.
All right.
Awesome. Oh, okay, there we go. I just glitched.
There you go.
Okay, hold on. I can't fucking see shit. All right, there we go.
You all begin
Ooh.
to make your way into the cave, going deeper and deeper inside until finally, Rimuru, you're the first to reach it. You find a mana spring. This pool of water that stands before you is filled to the brim with natural energy. You can feel the spirits and the sprites in this cave are brimming with life and energy. And simply being around the mana pool instantly refills all of your first level spell slots if anyone has any expended first level spell slots.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
So,
These things are very rare. I don't know if these exist in anyone else's realms. If mana springs are a thing, Novu, I feel like your realm might probably have them. Elves usually exist in realms where mana springs are a thing. So I don't know if you would know about anything about these, but I don't think anyone else would. I definitely know Yorick would not. Yorick for sure would have no idea what the fuck this is because mana springs do not exist in the League of Legends universe. But Marcel, would you have experienced anything like this? Do you know anything about mana springs potentially?
Maybe, as in, like maybe he had heard some rumors, but probably never seen one. I imagine.
All right, so roll me history at disadvantage, Marcel. Novu, like I said, do you think your character would know about mana springs?
Not sure.
15.
I've never heard of them.
Roll me history. Roll me Blake, just flat history. Since you are an elf, it would make more sense that you would know about a mana spring because they're usually tied to elves.
Okay, 16.
16.
Like I know that the anime talks about mana, but I don't think they have mana springs with mine either.
No, there's no mana springs in reincarnated.
Yeah, that would
Marcel?
make like no sense.
Marcel, your roll.
15.
15.
Mhm.
So Marcel, you remember maybe some elven royalty or nobility speaking of such things. These mana springs are coveted pools of natural magical energy that the water is said to have some kind of mystical powers and such. Though Novu, you know a significant bit more with your 16 and being an elf yourself. You've never seen a mana pool before yourself, though you know of them. You've heard of them from fellow elves, maybe from family or just from friends or acquaintances. But you know these pools of water to be magical in essence, and upon being bottled and drunken, or just drunken straight from the source, they can replenish spell energy and magic. So essentially, if you guys are to bottle these with your water skins or any such items, you can drink them as an action, and depending on how big the bottle is, you will decide how many spell slots you get back.
Oh, well,
Unless I'm gonna do that.
Kind of like just take a handful and try.
You take a handful, Yorick, and upon drinking it, you feel all of your spell slots replenish.
Oh! Jesus, we gotta. Alright, get the barrels, man.
Novu, you also know that these springs are limited and finite, that they do have the possibility of being run dry, and that if that is to happen, it could also affect the natural ecosystem of the area surrounding the well.
I share all this information with everybody.
Hmm.
So we
Oh.
might want to take some, but I would keep the majority of it here. Like I could see each of us taking a dose with, and then if we need it, we can always come back. We have the key,
I
and
think I say taking a dose as like
Take an LSD drop of mana water.
yes.
little microdose, and then
Microdosing fucking mana water. That's funny.
and then we'll be good to go. And then if we need some more, we wait some time, and then come back.
Yeah, you
We don't want
definitely
to
get the feeling
disrupt
that
nature.
you definitely get the feeling that filling some water skins, maybe even some glass vials, won't do much to this pool. It's pretty deep. Though Yorick's idea of filling barrels would definitely offset the balance.
Okay, I'm just gonna fill my water skin with it.
All right. You fill your water skin, and your water skin now has the ability to refill all first level or second level spell slots. And
I will do the same.
it's an action to consume.
Yeah, same.
Yep. Everyone, it's the same thing. It's the same effect. Upon drinking this water skin of mana water as an action, you can replenish either all of your first level or all of your second level spell slots.
How about this? You have 2 water skins, one with the regular water and then the mana water. Every day you add 2 drops into the regular water.
You have now created
Just a
flavor.
little.
You've mana flavored water. It does nothing. It just kind of tastes really fresh.
What if, bruh, I'm gonna give this water to old Bill and let him cook an amazing soup.
It's a good idea.
I was thinking about bringing that recipe to Old Bill too. Maybe he could put that to good use as well.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
The
I
pudding
didn't even
pie.
I didn't
he
even
might
think of
have,
that.
he might appreciate it.
It might
Honestly-
brighten up his day a bit. I know he's been very sad because of his his wife, so maybe that'll make him
Mhm.
happy.
Yeah,
Honestly, when you were talking about recipe, my first idea was, okay, teleport back, bring old Bill, and let him do it.
You bastards.
wait, wouldn't that have been so funny if we brought old Bill though? Because it was cooking. Be like, hey, old Bill, your cooking is needed.
So you all fill your your water skins with the mana water, and you all get a mana potion.
Excellent.
Potion.
Is there anything else?
No, that is the only reward of this area. This is the, and I will keep this scene, of course, for you guys to always be able to come back to.
Awesome. Well, are you guys ready to move?
Yes.
All right, let's get out of here.
I will take a drink to replenish my 3rd level spells.
Okay, go ahead. You drink straight from the mana you drink from the fountain itself, and you feel all of your spell slots replenish. This is a benefit you could only get from drinking directly from the well.
Could I also do that?
Yep, of course. Remember, you drink from the well, and you feel all of your spell slots replenish. You also all get the feeling that if you find better, more professional or more, what's the word? More preservative ways to store this water, you could probably get better effects from it. You feel like your water skins probably just leak and kind of what's the word?
The magical energy just leaks out of the
Kind of like
skin.
it kind of unpurifies it. It kind of, you know, what would be that word? It would be infests or something like that. It kind of, contaminates it a bit with just, just the water skin and such. Maybe a better bottle or container could give you a better effect.
Mine tastes a bit like whiskey.
We gotta.
Yeah,
I'm
probably
gonna rename my water skin to it's not a water skin, it's a what is this called in English? Fucking the little bottle it's like a metal bottle.
Canteen.
Last?
Canteen. Yeah.
Oh.
Flask.
it
Oh,
doesn't
flask. Yes, flask.
it doesn't sound as cool as in German.
What's the German word?
Flachmann.
Oh, yeah,
That is
Flachmann.
cool.
Flachmann is way better than flask. Are you kidding me? Bro, let
I'm
me
gonna
get
get one.
let
I'm
me
gonna
get my
get one and
bro, let me get my Flachmann and let's get fucking smashed. Dude, that sounds awesome.
I'm gonna ask, I forgot his name, the dwarf. I'm gonna ask him to make a Flachmann for me
Okay.
that can contain it.
Okay. All right. You guys all gather your mana water and you make your way back outside. And just like that, we get a scene change back to the Tristram map.
Du-du-du-du.
Whee!
Hold on. Gotta refresh my owlbear, of course.
I'll do that as well.
There we go. Okay. All right. Let me drop a name tag on this place real quick. Matthew Manor.
Is that actually a way to spell Matthew?
I decided yes.
That's
That's the correct answer. So you guys leave the Matthew Manor and you make your way back to the split in the road between the Titan's corpse and the manor itself. And now there's only one way to head. I assume you guys head north, correct?
Yep.
All right. Do me a favor, Marcel. Just move the token and stop at every bend. moving up to the first bend in the road, it takes about an hour of travel of the road before you finally get to a kind of narrow passage between the mountains and the thick brush of dead trees that has a large canyon in the center of it. And as you get to this first bend, you begin to hear stuff, and you kind of see stuff in the distance. smoke trails. You hear clanging and clattering of metal, and kind of maybe some voices in the sound of talking. As you continue on. Moving forward, it takes you about another hour before you get to the next bend, and that's when it finally begins to come into sight. It would seem a large makeshift town exists not too far down the road from where you are. And continuing on, about another hour and a half of travel, you finally make it to your first goal. As the first part of Act 1 in your mind comes to fruition, as you have found the war camp.
Yay!
Approaching it,
Sorry.
you can see large walls constructed of makeshift brick and stone surrounding this kind of town. There's a bunch of guards standing place, archers and such, but one guard stands above the rest, a man dressed in green armor with long black hair. He seems almost Eastern in appearance if you were from Earth, obviously, though from most other places, Eastern doesn't really apply. But what I'm saying is he's Asian. And as you approach, he halts you. Walking out of the gate, he comes to greet you as we get another scene change.
Well, that's exciting that we finally found it.
Aye,
Oh, wow.
halt there. Who is the yous fellas? Where you heading here? Why you coming up to the camp? This is for soldiers only. If you're looking for refugee, then you need to make your way to Tristram. It's back the way you came.
We were actually looking for the war camp.
And why would that be? As he kind of grabs the hilt of his blade.
Well, we have a mission to given by TVL to fight an evil general, and we were told we should head to the war camp first.
Oh, Master Tyrael sent you. That makes so much sense. He's here right now. He was saying that he was looking for some group of ragtag heroes or something of Tristram. And he told me to be on the lookout, but I thought he's kind of a kooky old man, you know? It's okay. It seems you guys are the guys. And he kind of looks you all up and down and kind of walks around you and walks back to the gate, and he says, well, let me introduce myself formally. I am Sir Daniel. I am the commander of this camp, and I am probably the strongest warrior left alive in the area. Well, probably besides you guys, that is. I hear you have magic and shit. I can't do that.
Well, it's very nice to meet you.
A pleasure.
Ah, indeed it is. So, if you'd follow me, I'll lead you to where he is.
Awesome.
All right, 1 second. Let me just... down. Okay. All right. Daniel begins to lead you through the war camp. He turns to you and he says, before we go straight to him, do you mind if I give you a tour around the place? This is my, essentially, playground, if you will. I take pride in how I have it built.
Of course.
As the MTV Cribs theme starts playing,
Welcome to my war camp. Okay, so here we got the flat screen TVs, and then over here we got the bar with the women in the bikinis making the drinks. It's awesome. No, but seriously, he walks you into the camp, and he says, over here we've got some tents for the lads and such for the soldiers. Pretty basic stuff, nothing too fancy. And as he continues walking, he continues to point out different stuff. The walls that he so finely constructed, they look very shabby. And the huts that he so proudly built, they're all just smashed together. It's just he's so proud of his fine, terrible work. And he finally stops at the first point of interest of the war camp as he points to two orcs. They are identical, except for one has an eye patch on their left eye and one has an eye patch on their right eye. These two orcs are both nose deep in their own books. One of the books being titled 50 Shades of White, and the other book being titled I'm Gonna Fucking Die and So Are You.
Oh, nice.
And they both kind of just glance up from their books upon seeing Daniel, and they kind of give a nod. And Daniel points over to them and says, "This is Ein and Zine. There are armory guards and probably the second strongest warriors beside myself in this camp. They're twins, and they're both obviously orcs. And they're big motherfuckers, so I would suggest not fucking with them. Only anyone given my approval can enter the armory. So I'd suggest staying out of there for now, unless you want to meet them." As he continues to walk, he continues to blabber on about how great he is and how much wonderful work he's done for the camp. Just showing off and just exaggerating how much he's done for the people of Tristram. He's not from Tristram himself. He's from an eastern continent of sanctuary, but he doesn't go into detail about that. You'd have to get him in a one-on-one and ask him for more information if you'd like to know about that. But as he gets to the camp, this campfire over here, he stops and he says, "This is where our injured are placed. All the tents are filled with some of the people who we found more beaten up along the paths of the clearings. We found this guy most recently," and he comes over to a man who's kind of sitting over slumped in a chair, wearing kind of animal skulls and these like deer antlers on his head. He kind of looks like a maybe druidic, but at the same time a little weird. And he's like, "We don't know much about him, and he hasn't spoken a word since we found him, but we're at least helping him the best we can." And the fellow kind of just like looks at you all and just stares just deeply at you all, just kind of locked in place, not saying a thing or not blinking or anything. He's a little fucking creepy, I'm not gonna lie. And he kind of whispers to you all before kind of beginning to walk away. "Well, yep, have a good recovery, buddy. Good to see ya." As he begins to walk away, and he's like, "That guy gives me the heebie fucking jeebies."
My lord.
And he continues to walk, and he goes around, and he's like, and now for the coup de grace. My favorite place of all. The private sleeping quarters. This is where I spend most of my time, because sleep is the only place where I don't hear the screams of the demons. What was that? This right here is my good friend. I'd like to introduce you to all of him. He's like a grandfather to me. He raised me back in the Eastern Continent, but sadly, he hasn't been in high spirits. He's a pretty strong man, though. If we could get him feeling better, he might be able to provide some support to your group in combat." And the man kind of just shrugs and kind of grunts to all of you.
Feeling better? Is he hurt?
"He's not hurt, but well, Grandma didn't make it on our way out of the Eastern Kingdom, sadly, and he hasn't been the same since she's died." As he kind of just looks off into the distance with glazed over eyes.
I am so sorry for your loss.
I'm gonna hold myself back.
What'd you say, Yorick?
Nothing. You see something's on Yorick's lips, but he swallows it.
Okay. Daniel's like, "But other than that, there's not much here to talk about, so let's continue the tour." other than the sleeping tents, there's two more places I'd like to show you all. And he says as you approach the next point of interest, he stops at a large tent. And by large, I mean very large. It's probably like a good, I don't know, uh, 20, 30 feet tall. Sorry, she should be bigger. I don't know why she's this small. And let me
Oh boy.
and like I said, it's a very big tent. And as you approach it, and as Daniel gets closer, you begin to hear clang and clung and dash and spash and poosh of of metal upon metal and steel and iron clanking. As you can smell the gun the powder and the sulfur. As you get closer and closer, you're able to figure out that this is a blacksmith's tent, 100%. As Daniel points inside and saying, "We've got the finest blacksmith besides Tristram's in all of Sanctuary. She's from the southern continents too, so she knows a lot about crafting. She's a big fucking woman too. If you'd like to greet her, please head on inside. I'm not allowed in because I harassed her too many times, and now she says I bother her and make her uncomfortable, but what is shit, a bunch of humbug." As he begins to walk away from the tent, making sure to stay like at least 6 feet away from the entrance of the tent at all times, like not going within like a certain distance of it. And for almost a moment, he kind of steps 1 foot too close, and you can hear a deep voice coming from inside the tent. "Daniel!" And he quickly like course corrects and steps like that 1 step away, and continues to move around until he gets like far enough away where he doesn't have to worry about it any longer. And he says, "And finally, where your buddy is, and where I like to spend my last little bit of time that I'm not either guarding or sleeping, the canteen, where you can grab the semi-freshest meal and most piss water beer you could ever find, but it's what we have out here in the battle. We have to deal with monsters and everything constantly, so we don't get fresh supplies delivered too often." As he enters inside the canteen, he gestures to two fellows that are clearly working the establishment. There is a small halfling woman running around serving drinks and taking orders, and a male dwarf sitting behind the bar, kind of like he's not really standing on a stool, but he's behind the bar serving drinks at the bar. And then at the bar, you can also see Tyriel sitting with his hood over his head, looking into a mug of ale.
All right. Hello, Serial. How are you?
Oh,
Long time no see.
he snaps over and he says, "Oh, heroes. I came looking for you. I didn't think you. I was worried. Thank God. It's good to see you're alive. I'm very relieved. I was looking for you all. I came out. I thought maybe you had already made it here and you decided to camp here for the night, but it would seem that all right, very good. I'm sorry to have worried you. I'm guessing you went back to Tristram and didn't find me there, so I'm sorry."
It's okay. Her name is Gwendolyn, right?
No, Gwendolyn is back. Oh yeah, at the bar. Yeah, back at Tristram. Yeah, that's the barmaid's name,
Okay.
Gwendolyn.
So yeah, Gwendolyn filled us in on where you went, and we were like, okay. So we wanted to make sure that you were good too.
Ah, very well, very well. Thank you for your concern. Of course, I had the same amount for you all, so I came out looking. But it would seem that it was not needed. But now that we're here, I might as well show you to your. Might as well point you to the next spot, should I? The monastery, where the general resides. I can point you in the direction in which you need to head next. Of course, there is no rush, as I said before. His forces are only slowly starting to amass. You still have some time.
Okay. Well, I guess that's up to you guys.
Mm.
Well, if we can get, find some more things, become a little bit stronger, and that might be for the best.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, absolutely. I can understand that. I believe actually there may be some opportunities for growth in the nearby area. Would you like me to point them out to you on your map?
Sure.
All right, and he opens up your mental all of your maps open in your minds as he controls like the a runic stone that's attached to all of yours, and the mental map opening back up. I'm gonna go ahead and as the mental map opens and you've now reached the war camp, um, Tyrael sees the distance in which you are able to see currently, and he says, "Oh, I completely did not even consider that. I might not have given you guys enough vision. Let me fix that." And as he says so, your range on your map is extended.
Oh, shit.
Now that we can see a little better, let me show you some things. And he gestures over to here, this dead little section of trees, towards the left of the map. He points at it, saying, "This is a place that the locals call the Forbidden Swamp. It would seem that a lesser lord of hell has taken it up, similar to that mount you have acquired recently. Garothra, I believe her name was. This creature is very powerful, and if left unchecked, could cause devastation to not only this war camp, but the people of Tristram as well. I would definitely suggest handling that. It could be but from what I hear, it is very dangerous, and I would suggest maybe waiting till you've gotten a little stronger first before handling it. However, there is a place that I think is perfectly ready for your strengths. This cave system up here to the top. A few locals have gone missing. They're calling it the Death's Alcove. Apparently, some quill fiends were spotted there by one of the people who made it back alive, as well as some strange variants of the quill fiends. I'm not quite sure. Their description was very frantic and didn't make much sense, but I would be very cautious. It would seem something strange is lurking within this system. And farther off in the direction that you're heading, there's also another branching path that leads to another cave that is just covered in spiders' webs. Anyone could plainly tell you that a large section of demonic spiders are dwelling within, though no one knows anything about it because everyone is too frightened to go anywhere near the cave.
All right.
What about the
Wait.
big dead forest to the east with the cavern? Do you know anything about that?
The Forbidden Swamp.
No, to the east. To
Yes.
southeast.
The spider one.
No, the one with the
Oh,
cavern.
yes, it would. Quill fiends were spotted there, and some strange, weird variant of quill fiends were also.
No, I don't mean the cave. I mean the forest that we passed by.
Oh, yes, that is after the general appeared, that canyon opened up inside that forest, causing all of the trees to die. And when the trees died, the monsters began to crawl from within the canyon, coming out of it. And that is where a lot of them are coming from. I would not suggest going over there.
All right.
Mm.
I would say following Tyriel's recommendation into that cavern system would be a good start for us.
Yeah, let's do some caving.
Okay, 1 second,
Wait, let
guys.
me see. Do we need any supplies for that? Maybe.
Oh, you guys also found a way shrine as you guys came into the war camp.
Mm,
Daniel said that we couldn't use like the armory. Do we have access to what they may or may not have there, or to the
You will
blacksmith?
you will have to. The blacksmith is open. You can definitely use the blacksmith. Though the armory, you will have to talk to Daniel about getting access to. He said only he can give access to it.
Oh, okay.
we might have to gain his trust first. Hmm. Yeah, let's. The cave sounds a good idea, but we should probably prepare some stuff. Going into unexplored caves can be dangerous.
Indeed.
Does any of you have? Well, we should probably get some rope, maybe
Mm.
something
Some
to.
climbing equipment, maybe.
Yeah, definitely something to like a box of chalk to like mark where we went and stuff.
Well, I do have rope.
Oh, that's good.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
You're good.
No worries. Am I missing something? Could we need something else?
Like climbing stuff. I have a crowbar in case, just normal climbing equipment, and I would say exploring equipment. Maybe I don't know how well you guys can see. You guys can see in the dark pretty well, right?
Well, we
Uh,
got a couple of light sources, so I wouldn't worry about that too much.
It
I
might
would
be good to
not
have
fear.
a lantern. We did
Oh,
encounter that anti-magic zone.
right. That is a
That's
good.
true. Do I actually have torches or something?
Mm.
Oh yeah, I have torches.
Marcel has a few torches.
I mean,
Mm,
even if we got like some basic, just basic supplies, enough to go down into, in case, because caves can take a while to get into and get, I assume once we get in there, we can use our stones to get out. But
Mm.
again, it might be some kind of magical shielding on it of
Hmm.
or it might just be, something in the mountains would prevents us from getting out easily. We might have to go the hard way. So it'd be good to have like some, even some picks or some shovels. And, if we're going to go into some caves, I'd rather be prepared.
What I will say is, if you guys want, you guys could scout both of the locations out. The spider's den would be too far for you to reach within time to scout it out, but you could scout out either the Forbidden Swamp or the Death's Alcove now, if you would like to, and just see what it looks like and get a feel for what you would at least be going into. And then you guys, because we do definitely not have enough time to start another scene, but we can get a game plan set up for next week. You guys can get an idea of what you guys want to do for whatever area, and then we will handle downtime, and then we're gonna end the session because we're getting close to 8 already.
That's a good
All
idea. Yeah, we should scout out the area. Maybe there's a way shrine there as well. That would be helpful.
Okay.
Mm,
All right.
I think
So, Death's Alcove, I assume.
Yep.
Hmm.
All right. You guys begin to embark, making your way to the Death's Alcove. It takes about 2 hours of walking to get there, but it's not the worst. And upon getting there, you make your way inside the cave system. It's not a very deep cave system. It only takes you about 5 minutes of walking to reach the actual scene change.
Oh, stairs.
There we go.
Hmm.
So, this is so let me see. Novu, you have 60 feet, right?
Yes.
Let me make this accurate. 60. Okay. Novu, that's how much you can see. And then I assume you would tell everyone what you're seeing, so it's fair that everyone could also know.
Exactly. Yeah, I would definitely say.
I will let you go as far as here without doing anything. I will let you go up to this little line right here. You can scout. You can go up to here, but no farther, and that's as far as you can scout.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Just gonna test overlay I imported. Meanwhile,
Oh,
All right.
did we find a way shrine on the way here, or?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
hell yeah.
So, since we're just here to scout and we're not going to go deep at all, I will go very cautiously, and I will cast invisibility. I will cast see invisibility on myself, and then invisibility on myself, and then go scout as much as I can.
All right. So, roll me investigation. The see invisibility was very smart.
Nat 20.
Okay, good job. Okay, so I'm gonna grab your character, and with your see invisibility, rather than walking directly up the stairs, which you also do walk up the stairs, and you find that there are a few more quill fiends you can see up there, but you think to walk a bit into the water, and with your see invisibility, you reveal that there are indeed some strange versions of quill fiends lurking within the depths of the cave. As you're the only one to see them. Obviously, they're hiding in kind of in the shadows of the cave. They're kind of camouflage and mimicking the surface of it, and you can see them all clinging to the walls, like they're all like kind of like sideways, just like ready to pounce, waiting for something to get close enough up here, up on this like walking platform.
Okay.
They have their bodies they're about 7 or 8 feet tall. They're not as big as the quill fiends, but they're about as tall as the quill fiends. They have long spiky tails. They have the same kind of horns, but theirs kind of curl more like a ram's, like a sheep's or a goat's. And they also have very pointy ears. You can see that they're more like ambushers or pack animals than the quill fiends are.
Okay. And
Well,
then if that's as far as I want, is that's as far as I'm comfortable going,
definitely,
I'll come back
Yeah,
and I will let everybody know all this information.
yeah, yeah. You equate the quill fiends to being more like tigers, and these quill creeps, as you call them, to be more like hyenas or maybe vultures.
Hmm. So we'll have to be careful when we do come here.
All right,
It
and
does seem quite dangerous.
that is your scouting time. You guys use your stones and you head back to Tristram. And with that, let us now begin the handling of our downtimes. Who would like to go first?
Marcel can go first.
Okay.
Let's see.
Marcel, what do you want to do with your downtime, buddy?
Let's see here. Though I didn't get to shine this time, I think I'll just focus mostly on training Mother Bucker, the glorious steed.
All right, cool.
Let's see.
What do you want to train with Mother Bucker? What stat?
That's a good question, actually. He already has a good attack now. I'll train charisma. His charisma, yeah, and then
Alright.
I'll help. Hopefully, I'll gain, if possible, a new abilities when I'm aiming at. If we get some good rolls here.
All right, 4 charisma rolls and then 4 charisma skill rolls. Obviously, with Motherbucker's modifier, not your own.
All right, let's see it. This was a terrible idea. He has 5 charisma. Let's go. So it's -3 to any of these. So a 12, a 1, the highest is a 14, and a 13.
Okay, so the 12, the 13, I'll give you 0.1 for each of those. The 14, I'll give you 0.2. So 0.4 to the charisma.
Right. And let me note that down. Point for charisma. And then for his, I roll any check, right? Well,
Any charisma skill. Four
For-
rolls in any charisma skill.
with Marcel's stats or Motherbucker.
Motherbuckers. This is for Motherbucker.
All right, it'll be another just charisma checks then. Let's say intimidation.
Intimidation? Okay, so 4 intimidation.
Ooh, 10 is the highest here.
Yeah, 10 being the highest, you don't get anything from that. Actually, I'll give you 0.1 for the 10. And the skill, since Motherbucker did not do good in intimidation, the skill Motherbucker learns, rather than being an intimidation move, is a reaction. It's a reaction called Sexy Steed.
What?
Yes, Motherbucker learns Sexy Steed. It's a reaction whenever a beast attacks a creature Motherbucker can see within 120 feet of her. She uses her reaction to become so sexy that it gives the the beast disadvantage on their attack on that person. Motherbucker can do this 4 times per long rest.
All right, got it noted down.
I'm
All
so
right.
glad you didn't name her like Twilight Sparkle or something.
Twilight. Wow.
Motherbucker is one sexy steed.
Oh no.
Does
Well,
Benedictus get any rolls
no,
for himself?
that's your time. Yeah, you use
Mm.
your time working with Garathra, so that is the downtime for you. So moving on from that,
Alrighty.
who is next?
I would like to do some stuff with the druid in the forge.
Ah, Brood. All right, you make your way to our buddy Brood, the blacksmith. What do you say as you enter his shop? As you can see him hard at work as always.
Ah, good to see you. I have some work for you.
He snaps his attention to you as he kind of drops what he's working on. It's a red hot ingot, and it lands right on his bare, exposed foot. And it kind of just sits there for a second. He looks down. And he's like, "Oh, I gotta get that." And he grabs it with his bare hands, just picking up the red hot ingot, throwing it into the forge. And he turns to you and he says, what can I do for you, Yorick?"
So, we found this peculiar spring. It's called a mana spring, I think. And I was looking for a way to maybe preserve the energy of water a bit better than this pesky water flask, water skin. Maybe like something like a flachman, if you know what that is.
I'm sorry. You want me to do what to a man?
It's a term for a specific kind of bottle.
Oh, you mean like a tinker sock?
Yeah.
I just made that word up. I'm fucking with you. I just had no idea what you said. But you're talking about like some kind of canteen or a flask,
Yeah.
right? Ah,
Yeah,
fair.
that can contain the energy of this mana water.
Mana water is a very, very powerful resource. To contain it properly, you need something of mithril quality or higher. I definitely have some spare around, but it's gonna cost you a pretty penny.
All right, what are we talking about? How much?
Well, seeing as the material and the labor, I'm gonna need to forge it into a shape that I don't have a pre a pre shaper for. So it's gonna be 500 gold.
All right, deal.
Ah, very well. Let me get right to it. And he kind of runs over to a box where he opens up a crate. And you can see he was lying. He has plenty of mithril. He's got ingot upon ingot upon ingot of mithril. And he grabs one out. And he walks over to the forge and he throws it in. And it begins to get red hot, slowly heating up. He grabs it out of the forge and he walks on over to some of his tools and he begins to shape and smash it out, bending it and tuning it. And he begins to sooner or later it kind of looks like a cup, and then he begins to fold it and shape it some more using using a tool to kind of add a what's it called, a twist to it, a twist top, whatever that's called. um and then he shapes a little bit of the metal to make a cap, popping it on and kind of twisting it into place, kind of letting it harden and then cracking it off as well to make sure it forms a nice seal. Then he goes over and grabs some glue and some liquid rubber that he has for making other stuff, and he kind of adds the final touches, finishing and sealing up the bottle nicely, adding seals and everything to the cap and everything. And he tops it off with some engravings of his own, his insignias and such. And he finishes it off walking over to you and he says, "Here you go, York. One mithril flask."
Thank you.
And he hands it on over to you. And you have acquired the mithril flask, York. Now, upon bottling mana water with this, you can refill spell slots up to level 3.
Nice. To level 3. Okay. Thank you for your work. Much appreciated.
No problem. If you want it increased from there, you'll have to check out the magic sop, Thaddeus. Master enchanter he is. He'll be able to do the job for you.
I think it's, for right now, it's good.
All right. And I'm going to
Great
say
work.
that takes up one of your slots, so you have 3 left.
Yep. I actually want to stay here a little bit longer. I'm also looking for some armor
Ah,
on the heavier side, if you know what I mean.
very well. But tell me the quality and I'll tell you the price.
Hmm. Well, I think out of character, plate is like pretty expensive, right?
Items in this campaign are significantly cheaper than they show up as normally.
Okay. So what would you say would be a normal plate?
Oh, normal plate would be like 100 gold.
100 gold or so I could get. Do you have a plate with some special properties, maybe?
Let
Or should I
me
go see Thaddeus for that?
No, I definitely have a few magical armors around here. Let me see. Looking around, he begins to check through some armor stands he has, and he's like, "No, not for you. Water breathing, no use to you. Hey, big man, you want to fly?"
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And he grabs a plate, and he brings it over to York, and he says, "Here, I think this will do you just fine. It's a regular plate in quality, but it does have a very fun property to it. Once per day, for 10 minutes, the back of it can sprout wings, carrying you 60 feet high in the air.
Ooh, that sounds neat. How much do you want for that?
Let's see here. That's a more expensive one. I'm gonna need around 750 for that.
How much do I have? No way! Wait, what if I sell you my old scale mail before?
What quality is it?
Just a normal scale mail.
Roll me persuasion.
Oh, Jesus. That's my other terrible stat. That's an 11.
I'll sell it to you for 600, but I don't need the scale mail. That's just gonna be junk in my shop.
Okay, deal.
Very well. All right. So they can take you higher than 60 feet. It has a 60 feet fly speed. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
By that.
How often can I use it? For 10 minutes?
Once per day.
10 minutes. Once per day.
It sprouts metallic black wings.
That's cool.
All right. And that'll use a second slot. You have 2 left.
600, did you say, right?
Yep. 600 gold.
All right. All right. Thank you for your service. I'm gonna get going.
Of course. If you ever need anything else, please stop by the shop. I'll always be here to help.
Okay. I'm gonna head to next. I'm gonna head to Obel. Wherever he is.
You find him at his shop as always. He's just still doing his same thing,
Oh,
though
up there.
it's closer to the end of the day. You know, it's about nightfall, but he's serving dinner.
Obel, got something special for you.
Oh, hey Yorick, what can I do you for, buddy?
I'm gonna grab my water skin with the mana water, and I show it to him. I'm like, so we found this special water. It's from a mana spring. Do you think you could maybe make a nice dish out of this?
Are you kidding? That right there could be used to make a secret family recipe that's been hidden and forgotten about my family for ages. I would love to use it, Yorick.
Oh, yes. I can't wait. Can you prepare it maybe for breakfast for tomorrow?
I could do it either for dinner tonight or for breakfast tomorrow. Either way.
Yeah, let's do breakfast.
All right. Come back to me tomorrow and I'll tell you what I made.
All right. I'm very much looking forward to this.
Okay.
It's always great to see you.
Very good. All right.
And
That is free.
then
That is free of charge.
nice. All right. And then for my last slot, let's see. I'll just chat a bit with Olbil and just,
Okay.
you know. And then for
Roll.
my last slot,
I thought you were going to use your last slot to chat with old Bill. I was just like, oh
no,
yeah.
no, that
you
was
wanna-
that was the third one.
I was like, yeah, you
I
want to
mean,
build.
just this conversation.
This is
That
like build your
wasn't take
relationship.
like
That's
an
cool.
hour.
You can do that. Mhm.
Yeah. Hmm. I guess I'll just train a bit more strength with Sunny.
Okay. Don't want to talk to any of the strangers around town.
Hmm. Wait a second. You said we ended Act 1, right? So
no,
there might
you have not ended Act 1. You have ended Part 1 of Act 1. Correct.
part 1, okay.
Yes, Part 1 of Act 1. Which means as of starting next session, there will be new NPCs.
Okay, so right now there's no.
Yes, they
okay,
will.
well,
Next session, I'm gonna between now and next session, I'll get the map updated, and you'll have a bunch of new NPCs to interact with and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna train strength for Sunny.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll one strength for Sunny and one athletics for Sunny.
Strength. Oh, that's a 20.
All right.
Dirty.
Plus 0.4.
Athletics. That's a 12.
All right. And that's plus 0.1.
Yep, and that's all.
All right. Who's next, Ares or Gunther?
Either way.
Why don't you go ahead?
Okay. I just want to ask me if I'm wrong, but we haven't talked to that stranger in the middle, right?
No, you have not. No. That if you want to talk to them, you are more than welcome to. There's multiple strangers around the map that have not been talked to.
I want to talk to her.
All right.
Holy shit, she's very big.
She is.
She's
She is
tall.
a giantess. You walk up to her, and Ares, you find her performing in the middle of the street. She is doing some kind of tribal dance, flailing around. It's very elegant, very beautiful. She's very tall, as I said, and she's just very deep in the heat of her thing. She's kind of gathering a crowd. Some people are throwing money into a little jar she has placed out. And she's just going to town, and I assume you sit and enjoy the show.
Yes.
And you sit and enjoy. You watch her passionately dancing, and for about 10 minutes she puts on an amazing show. And as she wraps up, she gets a standing ovation, applause from everyone as people throw more copper, silver, and even a few gold into her jar. As she wraps up, she looks around and she bows, thanking everyone, and she begins to speak. Aye, thank you all. I couldn't help but notice this town is very giving. I'm so appreciative. This dance was taught to me by my grandma, so I'm very happy to do it for all of you here. And she notices you, Rimuru, with your pink hair, and she says, "Oh God, so bright, beautiful. What is your name?" And she points to you.
Hello, my name is Rimuru. I wanted to give you a couple of gold pieces because of your dance. It was very beautiful.
Oh, please feel free. And she points to the jar.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give her 3 gold.
All right, you give her 3 gold, and she's like, "Oh God, so gracious! Thank you so much."
Where are you from?
I'm
Not in a mean way. I'm meaning it because I love like the way that you were dancing and your like your dress and everything. You're just awesome.
Oh yes, I'm from a mountainy region, I guess you could say.
Okay, awesome. Well, hi, I'm Rimuru. I'm one of the heroes of Churchdom. I guess that's what they call us.
Oh, I've heard about you. That's very interesting. You're kind of like a super cop. Very fun. Very fun. She seems kind of nervous, Rimuru.
Hey, what? Chris, it's okay. I'm not like coming over here to like, you know, cause any problems.
Cause any problems? Why would you why would you want to cause any problems? Just a regular lady just dancing here in the street. Nothing just to see here.
Can I?
Roll insight? Yeah, definitely if you'd like.
Oh, that was a nat 20 plus 2, so 22.
Oh, dude, you figure it out. Rimuru, you're looking at this lady up and down, and suddenly it makes a lot of sense. The voice, the leg hair, the giant bulge in the skirt. This is not a woman. This is a dude. And not only is it a dude, you notice that this is a thieves guild. You notice an insignia tattooed on his inner thigh that you kind of remember seeing as his skirt kind of lifted up. This person is a criminal who you remember seeing posters of not too long ago as you were looking at the bounty board. You saw a sigil that was a paper that said, "Look out for this sigil. Any person seen with it is to be reported immediately to Tyrael."
So does it have to be reported, or can I drag him to him?
You could totally do that if you would like to attempt to.
Awesome. Um. Well, by any chance, could I roll for intimidation and same for Veldora?
Yeah, I'd say with Veldora, give yourself double advantage.
Okay. So I'll roll intimidation twice, right?
Three
Is that how
times
that
total.
works?
3 times total. Take the highest roll.
Oh god.
Okay, so my highest roll is a 23.
Okay. All right, go ahead and tell me what you say.
Okay. So, I promise it's nothing bad, but would you like to come back with me to our tavern?
I'm sorry. You rolled a 23 in intimidation, and that's what you say? It's not very.
Exactly.
Okay. You say this, and then they kind of glance over your shoulder looking at Veldora, and Veldora begins to charge a lightning blast. It almost unleashes it directly on the stranger, but you stop Veldora last second. And the stranger kind of shits themselves a bit, and is like, Yes, just lead the way."
Great. So I guess the stranger and I is to the tavern.
All right. So you lead the stranger to the tavern.
Tyrael's in here, right? Where is he at?
Nope. I mean, Tyrael is not here.
Fuck, where is he at?
Tyrael's not in
Yeah.
Tristram right now. Tyrael is still handling business at the war camp.
Well, is he? What does he want us to do? Gwendolyn,
Yes? What can I do for you?
I'm gonna pull Gwendolyn to the side a bit, and I'm gonna whisper to her, saying that this person has the Thieves Guild tattoo.
Oh, yes. Okay. Bring them to the room off to the right of the building. And then as you leave, just simply lock the door behind you. It locks from the outside, not the inside.
Okay, so
Right here.
which room would that be? Would it be this one?
Right here.
Can you see my thingy?
It's right here. It's connected to the tavern. I'm doing my
Okay,
pointer.
yeah, all right, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's where my pointer was at too. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay, if you can, please follow me.
Oh, okay. She still sees Veldora and still pissing themselves. Just lead the way.
Right. And then we're gonna open the door. Is it showing you that I'm moving? I can't tell.
Sometimes it takes a minute. My owlbear takes a bit to load. So it's right now. It looks like you're right next to Gwendolyn still. So
Yeah, I'm in the.
I moved the
I'll also.
strangers. The stranger should also be in the room now. So I'm gonna reload my owlbear again. Goddamn owlbear, bro.
Yeah, because I just reloaded mine in I'm in there, but the stranger's not.
I gotta reload my scene again. I tried loading it and it did not load. Oh wow, owlbear. All right, you know we're just gonna theater of the mind it. You bring the lady, you bring the lady to the room, and they kind of just walk in and they're looking around. They see it's kind of just an empty room with a few tables and chairs. And what do you do?
I basically tell him to just stay there.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll stay here then.
All right, and I'm just gonna walk out.
You walk out and you lock the door behind you. All right,
Sure.
one of your time slots done.
Manage that. What the? You know, I literally wanted to go to her because she was pretty.
She's a con artist and she's a dude.
Yay!
All right. So what's next? What are you doing with your last 3 slots?
I think I just want to train strength.
Okay. So 3 strength rolls, then 3 athletics rolls. Then.
Awesome. Okay, where's strength? Hello, brain? Alright, there it is. That was a 2. An 11, 2, and 11, and a 7 for strength.
I'll give you a 0.1 for the 11, but that's it there.
Alright. Here, let me actually pull it up. Okay. And then you said athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, there was a 14, a 12, and you said 3 of them, right?
Yep.
And a nat 20.
Oh damn. Okay. So 0.7 total there.
The points. Hold on, so
0.7.
you said okay.
Yeah. 0.7.
All right. So I remember doing this before. I got 0.4 for athletics, 0.3 for athletics, and now I got 0.7. So what does that mean?
So that means your athletics has gone up to 4, 5, 6, 7. That's your athletics is at 1.4. So you increase your athletics to 1. You increase your athletics by 1, and then you would change it to having only 0.4 in your athletics now.
Okay. So it's a 1 and then it's 0.4. So then
Yeah, you just
okay.
you'd write down back in your notes again 0.4 now, and you would change your athletics score to just increase it to by 1. Whatever it's at right now, whatever your athletics plus is, you would just increase it by 1.
Yeah, my athletics plus was a 0.
So
So
now it's plus 1. Your athletics is now actually a plus 1.
awesome.
Very good. All right, Gunther. Last but not least, let's wrap it up. What do you like to do with your downtime?
So I'm going to, I don't know how many times I want to, because I have 8 ticks into quad wield and do I need 10 or more?
I think I said 25.
Oh, 25? That's
I
fine.
believe so. Yeah.
In that case, since I know that's going to take some time, I'm going to go visit the stranger in the, there's the church, I think. Is that
Yes.
or the
Yes, the very
cathedral?
bottom. Yep.
Yeah,
The
there's
church.
one at the very, there's like an older gentleman at the altar, but then there's it looks like a human scribe almost, like with red.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to them first.
The-
I guess if I took my
All right. So the younger guy.
yeah.
All right. So you enter the church, the Temple of Tyriel, the Courts of Justice, as it's formerly known now. It used to be known as the Temple of Tyriel, but now it simply is known as the Courts of Justice. They don't really worship Tyriel much anymore. He is the kind of the founder of the religion and the original leader, but now has kind of been outcasted by them for being too stuck in his ways and too old. And upon entering, you see that there is a man all the way at the farthest side. You know, his older gentleman. He seems to be maybe like the head of the church. But leaving him for now, you approach another man inside the church. A man in red cloths that is currently wiping some tables down, working on cleaning the eating areas. What do you do?
I approach him and I'm like, "Hello, I'm new around here, and I've seen that you're rather new here too. Is that correct?"
Oh, by the gods, an elf! You must be one of the heroes of Tristram. My greatest admirance. It's amazing to meet you. I am Priest Coxey of the Courts of Justice. No, I've been here my whole life. I've lived in Tristram forever. My family's actually lived here for generations. And we've almost all of us have worked in the church. Why? What can I do for you?
I just wanted to introduce myself and talk to you and see, what you are doing here. And I actually did have a question though, as I know that sometimes, people come to you for with their problems. There seems to be a child that has lost their parents, and I wanted to know if maybe you knew a little bit about that at all as well.
This is so fucking perfect. It's so funny. Um, everything you're saying, what are you doing here? I have some questions. The child and his parents, all three of these things, and specifically how you're approaching him. You have made this man. Insight check needed. He is nervous beyond belief. He has begun sweating bullets. You have just hit him with the back-to-back whammy of questions that it would seem he is very uncomfortable to hear. And starting off, he says, I'm just cleaning tables is all I'm doing here. That's all my family has ever done here. We wouldn't be doing anything else here. What are you talking about? And as for the child, I know nothing about the child nor where his parents might have come or gone to. I mean, wherever they may be. Uh, Good day, sir. And he kind of like begins to try to turn around and walk away from you.
I think it's best if you stand right where you're at and have a conversation with me. We can do it the easy way, or we can do it the hard way.
Roll me intimidation as he stops in his tracks.
It's just a 9.
Yeah, but after hearing her words, he's not too pulled, and he begins to continue trying to walk away.
Sir, I just walk up, put my hand on his shoulder. Sir, really, if I'm the hero of Tristram, don't you think you're a bit outclassed here? Maybe it's better if you tell me what's going on.
Roll me persuasion at advantage.
It's either a 10 or 10.
There's a lot going on here that I think is too much for you to understand, especially being not from this place. It's local matters if you must. But as for the child's parents, I can say that they're probably never coming back.
Well, please, let's sit and you can tell me and relieve me of my ignorance then of what's going on around here.
Not here. We cannot talk in front of the priest, especially not Maxie. That man he has ears everywhere, and he points. He kind of doesn't point, but kind of gestures with his head, kind of like nudges in the direction of the head priest, who you've now learned his name is Priest Maxie.
Okay. Perhaps we should get a drink then.
The tavern's fine. Yes, let's go there.
Okay.
All right, and you guys both head to the tavern, and upon getting there, he sits down in a table far off, in the corner, nice and secluded.
I get us a couple drinks and bring them back, and so do tell. I'm curious.
Where do I start? Let me formally introduce myself. I am Priest Coxey, the keeper of the Underground's Refuge. The Underground's Refuge is a place that my family has guarded for generations upon generations. A place where criminals, along with the undesirables of Tristram, reside. The undesirables being the races that Priest Maxi and his associates and other high-class members of Tristram have decided are too monstrous, ugly, or dirty to coexist with us humanoid mortals. Such races include orcs, goblins, hobgoblins, bugbears, pretty much anything that isn't like an elf, dwarf, or human is one of these races that are forced to live underground. And this is the majority of the refuge. There, of course, is criminals, and it is indeed led by one of the worst criminals that exists, a man named the Kingpin. But it is a place that is necessary to the existence of Tristram, a place where outlaws can find refuge, the name, of course, and reside in safety. And as he says this, you can now see underneath the temple, the new map has now been revealed. As he says, there's a statue behind Priest Maxi's throne that, when a certain sequence is done to it, a tunnel appears behind it, revealing the entryway to the Underground's Refuge. The child's parents were members of the Underground's Refuge, and they were recently killed by the Kingpin, he expresses to you. And he was barely able to get the child out before it also met an untimely fate. He left it somewhere he thought someone would find it, and that is all he knows about the matter.
So wait, he left the parents, or he left the
The
child? Where?
he left the child kind of just like around the stalls of of Tristram, somewhere packed with people that he was able to leave it quickly and like be not seen, but somewhere where it would be found very quickly when it started crying.
So does the Kingpin go around killing people a lot, or?
The Kingpin is a cannibal. The Kingpin feasts on the flesh of slaves that he takes for fun. He is the worst human, or I don't even know if he's human. To be honest, the power he wields and the fact that his brother is 30 feet tall and is a walking pile of flesh, I'm not even sure if he is human. But whatever he is a very powerful fucking beast.
I see. And do you and you serve them out of fear or out of loyalty?
I do not serve the Kingpin. I simply keep the peace. I keep the refuge hidden, and I bring supplies down for the regulars to eat. He just happens to be someone I have to answer to because he runs the refuge. I don't have to personally answer to him because he knows if I were to say anything about the refuge, he and everyone down there would be slaughtered. But in the same breath, I also cannot tell anyone about him because all of the innocents would be slaughtered.
Gotcha. And then I take it the Kingpin and his brother normally are down there. That's where they live. That's where they conduct business.
Indeed, they never leave the Underground's refuge, except for recently, some strange visitor has been delivering supplies of black goo and some sort of mist in vials to the Kingpin. Some sort of I I fear that he has ties to the general that Tyrael has sent you to hunt.
Gotcha. Okay. So you really are someone down there doing good for most of the people there.
I try to do what I can, at least. It's not really good. They have to live in slavery and fear, but at least they are fed, and at least they are hidden.
How is the food situation there?
Rat stew, mainly. It's the only animal that I can secure enough of to feed them with. I can't buy anything because I don't have the money to purchase that amount of supplies. And the only animal that we have enough of in the area would be rats that I could hunt. So I've been laying traps around Tristram, collecting the rats, and that's what I've been feeding them.
I placed 10 gold on the table.
My God, that is more money than I see in a lifetime. If this is meant to feed them in the underground, this will do great. This could feed them for at least a few years.
I want you to feed them, make sure that they have clothing, good clothing, and I would like you to tell me anything else that goes on.
I can give them food, though clothing I cannot promise. The Kingpin has a sick sense of humor, keeping his thralls in nothing but rags. He usually does not allow them the luxury of clothing. But if I can, I will attempt to do so.
I appreciate it. And let me know. I will, the next time I contact you, I'll let you know where you can drop messages so we're not caught talking anymore.
Very well.
We'll have a dead, we'll create a dead drop somewhere where you can give me information. Or if anything really bad is happening, you can let me know as soon as possible.
Very well. I thank you. And I'm sorry for being dishonest with you earlier.
I understand the stakes are high and you're looking out for a lot of people that are in trouble. So that's why I'm helping the way I'm helping.
I
So
very much appreciate it, and I'm sure my entire lineage as well appreciates it. To be honest, I do it for the people in the refuge, but to a degree, I also do it to please my ancestors. This is something my family has been doing for nearly 1,000 years.
well, you are definitely bringing honor to your family, and I appreciate it. And hopefully, we'll be able to do something about the Kingpin and his brother soon.
All right, I will be taking my leave. If I do not hurry back, Maxie will be questioning where I went off to.
Understandable. Thank you.
Oh, and one last thing. Do not trust Priest Maxie. He may seem like he's a smiling old man, but in reality, he's a bigot and a monster. Just as bad as the Kingpin. He simply doesn't eat flesh. As he begins to walk away.
Understandable. Thank you.
All right. And that uses one of your time slots.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go visit old Bill.
Okay. You visit old Bill. You find him about the same time York is leaving. You guys kind of nod to each other upon breaking apart. Oh,
Hello, sir.
Novu, what can I do for you?
Well, while we were out doing what we do, I came across something that I think that you might find interesting. And I pull out the recipe for the pudding pie, and I slide it over to him.
You slide this recipe over to him, thinking it to be just a regular recipe, and probably not expecting too much. And Old Bill's eyes just sparkle and light up. He grabs this paper, this parchment, with speed and ferocity, bringing it to his face. He reads it over and over and over, and he kind of lowers it down to where just his eyes can be seen by you, Novu. And he looks at you and he says, "Do you know what you just gave me?"
Recipe for pudding pie.
Not only is this a recipe for pudding pie, this is the recipe for the royal family of Matthew's pudding pie. This is coveted to be the best dessert on all of Sanctuary. Oh my god. And he kind of just like steps back a bit, kind of like sits down on the chest where he keeps his frozen fish that he gives to people, that the rations he sells. And he kind of like wipes his face and he's like, "If only Martha could have seen this."
Well, I know that you miss her, and I am sorry for your loss. But now you can make Martha's pudding pie with this recipe. What do you think about that?
I have the perfect combination for it too, Novu. Your buddy Yorick just delivered some mana water, and he told me to make something with it. I have the perfect idea. Come back tomorrow morning for breakfast with everyone else, and I'll have a nice gift for you all.
Excellent.
All right.
All right.
All right. And that uses your second time slot. You got 2 left. What would you like to do?
There's the stranger over by Ray.
Outside of the training grounds.
Uh,
Or inside the training grounds.
inside. I don't see one outside.
Down below. Yeah, actually, the one down below happens to relate to the bounty you guys received, I think, not too long ago.
I don't.
Is this token not showing up for people? I'm kind of moving it around.
Yeah, he's there.
Oh, I didn't even see that one there.
Yep.
Nope.
All right, but you want to talk to the stranger inside the training grounds?
Yeah.
Okay. You go in the training grounds and you find Ray is over doing his usual thing, training with his quad weapons. And then you see over to the left in the training grounds, there is a marksman. She has a bow and arrow, and she is rapid firing at a target. You can see she splits 3 arrows in half, nailing them perfectly in the center of the target. All 3 of them, one by one, kind of just splitting the wood each time.
My apologies. I do remember them, and unfortunately, that's okay.
That's what I thought. That's why I reminded you of what they were doing.
My apologies. So yeah, then I would go see the stranger out front there
All right.
to the side.
So you see a man in a mask and wearing a hood. Ooh, I don't see that.
What?
Oops! Fuck! Son of a bitch! I hate owlbear.
So there's a stranger out there.
So you see a stranger in a hood and mask, and he's leaning up against a large wooden box. He kind of just like scraping little lines into the wood with a knife, and he's just kind of doing this. He's just sitting there, just standing there doing that.
Hello, sir. Is that how much time has gone by? Like, we waiting on something? I look around.
He looks at you, and he says nothing. Just kind of looks at you behind. You can't see his eyes. Obviously, he's wearing a mask, but he just stares at you.
Nothing. My name's Novu. How are you?
He raises his hands and he begins to speak in sign language. Can you speak sign language?
No, I cannot.
You cannot understand what he's saying.
Damn! If I was there, I'd be able to translate. I think. I'm pretty sure. No, never mind. I lied.
I pull out a parchment and a pen, and I say, "I don't understand that. Can you write?"
They shake their head and they grab the parchment and the quill from you, and they begin to write. And upon returning the paper back to you, you can see I am indeed waiting for someone, is what is written.
And is there? Are you like? Do you need any help? Do you need me to find them for you, or?
They offer their hand back out for the paper again.
I give it. I let them keep it so they can keep writing.
Okay, so they write on the paper again. They haven't shown up, and I've been waiting here for a few days now. I've begun to become worried.
So do you think maybe is this a friend or just a colleague, business thing?
Friend, he
Oh,
is maybe more than that even. Not sure.
interesting. Um, is maybe there's some way I can help?
He was sent beyond the war camp towards the monastery. He said something about finding a tree enchanted with some old runic magic. But after that, I never got another report back. He was supposed to meet me here 3 days ago, and he has not shown up since.
And you say this is out beyond the war camp?
Yes, further east towards the monastery.
Well, I do know that my companions and we've just recently made our way out that way. Um, sometime soon we can look into looking for this tree or your friend. If you can describe your friend to me, I will make sure to look out for them.
Same outfit as I am wearing, except for he is larger and more broader shoulders. He also embarked on his horse, a brown steed. With that, your bounty updates. Who has the mysterious stranger bounty?
Oh. Marcel has a yeah, he has it in the training grounds.
Yep.
That's he has that bounty.
Yep. You're go ahead and write on that bounty. The next step has been found. Reach the empty barn on the way to the monastery.
All right, I got that noted down for next time.
All right. All right. With that, that is another time slot, Gunther. Anything else? You have one left. What would you like to do?
With the last one, oh, as much as I'd like to train for with Ray, I think I'm gonna go look for some magic with Thaddeus has the magic items, correct?
Correctamundo.
I'm gonna go over to Thaddeus looking for some armor.
All right. What tier armor are you looking for?
Well, like tier 2, like a
Rare.
tier 2 studded leather.
So just rare.
Yeah.
All right. So regular roll. Yep, he finds it. Yep. Plus 2 studded leather. Just
Yep.
no special enchantments. Yeah. Easy find. That'd be 250 gold.
Excellent. Okay.
All right. And with that, you use your last downtime slot buying that from Thaddeus. He thanks you for the gold and he wishes you well on your adventures. And with that, that uses our last slot of downtime for the week. And with that, we're also 15 minutes past the end of a session. So I would like to thank all of you guys for watching so much. Thank you guys for coming out and enjoying the session. And if you enjoy this D&D, please make sure to tune in Sundays from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mondays, not this next Monday or the Monday after, but starting within the next 2 to 3 weeks, there will be a new session on Mondays as well, and as well as the new sessions on Thursdays from 7:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Tempest of Tenebris. I've been your host, the D&D Orphan. Everyone say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Boy.
Bye.
And I hope all of you guys have enjoyed this week's session. I will catch all of you in the Orphan Gang later. See all you guys next week.